building that Zlatan built.
That's huge.
Oh, Zlatan.
What can I say? After first week, employee of the month. Second, I was the host. Third, I'm the vice president of Fox. After 1 month, I'm gonna get fired, so it's okay.
You are our new boss. Wow.
Things move fast when I move. You know, I move mountains.
Sure do,
This is just the beginning. Alex, I'm sorry, you've been here how long?
A long time, my friend. A long time, my friend. Yeah. I've never even seen the opposite.
I did a lot of miracles, but with you, it's very difficult.
There's only so much you can do. I get it.
I'm trying.
I get it.
Okay, all-day access, sponsored by Verizon. 3 matches for you today, beginning with England against DR Congo in Atlanta. Then Belgium face Senegal in Seattle before the US takes center stage. The Americans meet Bosnia and Herzegovina in the San Francisco Bay Area. And if Mauricio Pochettino's men prevail, they would face Belgium or Senegal in the round of 16. And the winner of England against DR Congo, they go up against Mexico. So much to be decided in the next few hours on what promises to be another drama-filled day.
Sometimes it just feels different.
It is a barnstormer. Everything on the line. It's a blockbuster. All to play for.
In the streets, in the stands, and in their mind. With an attack this explosive,
Flo Balogun! Sebastian Verhalter! And he wants more! The United States are marching on.
the aura around this team keeps growing, and they can see what's possible.
Let's go. We're not done.
They're greedy. They want more.
Keep this train rolling.
England has their own confidence.
This is the moment! Marcus Rashford!
A group that walks into every match expecting to win.
King Kane does it again. Jude Bellingham, the man to do it.
4 other nations will also take the field today.
Absolutely incredible! Congo done it! To keep the World Cup dream going!
Each sharing that same feeling. That today is their day.
What a day ahead. Atlanta Stadium is where England hope to take the next step towards ending a 60-year trophy drought. DR Congo determined to extend their first World Cup appearance for 52 years. The Three Lions have plenty of support in Atlanta. England fans have travelled in huge numbers for this round of 32 game, and we're going to have the full team news and formations when we come back on this Wednesday morning.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. Besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan, $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
The union of fruity sweet gummy and tangy crunchy nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Collect one of 9 legendary cups with the FIFA World Cup meal.
Turn back time when you're injured with Valvoline Restore and Protect, a first-of-its-kind motorway that removes up to 100% of engine-killing deposits and protects against future damage. Ask for Valvoline Restore and Protect at your next oil change.
$250 years ago, Americans lit the fuse that ignited a revolution.
This summer, celebrate 250 years of freedom.
They didn't set out to change America, but that's what ended up happening.
You can start streaming all of Fox Nation's unmissable content for its lowest price ever, $17.76 a year.
If you're a fan of saying what it is, you might be Fox-worthy.
With historic new series.
Against impossible odds, witness the moments that gave birth to a nation.
Electrifying live events.
You got the chance going.
Exclusive originals you can't find anywhere else.
These are stories of the saints.
This isn't just a deal, it's a full-blown celebration.
In this historic moment, I want to do my part for what these men risked.
And this offer will never be available again.
You have ambition. I have pride, sir.
And to think, it all started with a cup of tea.
That explains a lot.
This is your last chance to stream Fox Nation for only $17.76 a year. Go to foxnation.com and sign up today.
The winner will go to the World Cup.
I'm Harry Wilson.
Weston McKinney.
Michael Correa.
This group of players have got no fear. You're playing for something bigger than yourself.
Growing up, my dream was to walk out at a World Cup.
It's very special.
I feel like it's going to be the game of our lives.
Welcome to the game show Nobody Wants to Win. Spell guarantee. G-A.
Oh, it's G-U.
What did the itsy-bitsy spider climb up?
Whoa! This is harder than I thought.
Thousands of fans. England, always that massive following.
England fans will roar. Fans here loving it. Harry Kane, one of his favorite moments playing for England was the fans singing Wonderwall.
Some great scenes, and England fans have had reason to celebrate so far. Harry Kane and company topping their group with 7 points from 3 matches. Today they face DR Congo in Atlanta. Team news time this morning. Fox starting lineup sponsored by American Express. So Jordan Pickford, as always, in goal for England. Then Ezri Konsa and Mark Gay starting in the centre-half roles. Declan Rice returns after he sat out the game against Panama. Jude Bellingham had a goal and an assist in that match, whilst Harry Kane scored his 11th World Cup goal, surpassing Gary Lineker for the England record. And here was the Three Lions boss, Thomas Tuchel, speaking just a few moments ago.
Jed Spence starts at right back today. Was that to provide as little disruption to a back four that's already been changed quite a bit this tournament?
No, central defender stay. Nico played, I think, 3 out of 4 matches, so it's not a problem. Jed had, I think, like minutes in every match, so no problem at all.
On the right wing, Noni Madueke starts. What does that tell us about Bukayo Saka's fitness?
That nothing. It just tells you that Bukayo will finish the match for us today.
More on that right-hand side situation for England in a second. But Linnell and Passy hoping to make life difficult for Thomas Tuchel's side. The 31-year-old goalkeeper started all 3 group games, and he gets the nod today for his 32nd international appearance. And Passy protecting a back line that includes captain Chancel Mbemba. But the spotlight, well, that is on Newcastle United's Yoane Wissa, who scored 3 of DR Congo's 4 goals during the group stage. And for more on this game, let's check in with our match commentators, Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves.
So this is a massive day for England, massive day for the players. We've seen France set the bar at this tournament. How do England develop, mature, grow into the competition and get to that level?
I'm excited to see them. Look, they can play better. They got some brilliant players. They got a brilliant coach in Thomas Tuchel. We've seen Argentina be brilliant. We've seen France yesterday be brilliant. Now it's on England. What an opportunity in this stadium, on this pitch, Fletch. This is what you dream of as a player.
All the pieces are there, aren't they?
Yeah, they just got to put it together. Play a little bit quicker. They haven't really created as many moments as I expected with the brilliant players that they have. But when you got Rashford and Kane and Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice, you got to go for it. I think they're playing a little bit too slow. Play quicker, get the ball in the box, and get the ball to Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, and they'll create moments.
It's a big day for certain individuals, big day for England as a team, and of course, a big day for Thomas Tuchel. Let's hear more about him from Jeff.
Fletch, at this stage of the tournament is when Thomas Tuchel comes alive and also shows us why he earns the money he does. Don't forget, the FA hired him because from his club career, he is seen as a tournament knockout specialist. And it's absolutely a role that he embraces. At his press conference last night, you could see the uplift in energy. You could feel the energy go up a notch or two. He's still scarred by losing on penalties in a German Cup final, so he has left nothing to chance going into this game. However, he did say it's difficult to simulate that situation. I remember Thierry Henry saying he doesn't even remember the walk from the halfway line. So we'll find out tonight if it comes to a shootout, whether or not practice makes perfect. Rebecca.
Jeff, cheers, Jeff. Thank you very much. Fox Keys to the Match, sponsored by Jeep. So many storylines. We're going to start with the Madueke over Saka storyline on that right wing, Thierry. And he was asked there, Thomas Tuchel, what does that tell us about Saka's fitness? He said nothing. Saka will come on and finish the game for us. What do you make of the decision?
Look, I don't like to do this type of things because I'm sitting here and clearly he's sitting there, so he knows what he's doing, and you don't want to attack a coach in any way. But there's something that I do not understand. Since they're saying that Bukayo Saka is fit, right? Because he said Bukayo will finish the game, so it's not a matter of him being fit or not. How can a guy at a club level starts and the other one is on the bench, and then you go to the national team, the guy that always starts at the club level is on the bench, and the other one starts? And then maybe you can say to me, because Noni Madueke defends a bit better than Saka, but he doesn't. Bukayo Saka is well known for his work rate and creating. This is not, understand me well, a Saka Madueke thing. There's nothing to do with that, but I just don't understand how a guy starts at this. They are the same club. One is on the bench, and then you reverse it to the national team, and then the other one starts. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm sitting here once again talking, and it's easy to talk.
Let's talk about the other side. Marcus Rashford, you played with him at Manchester United. He hasn't started every game at this World Cup yet. Do you want to see more from him on that left-hand side?
I want to see much more of him because the quality he has, the ability he has, he must do much more. And he had a great year, I believe, in Barcelona, and he get more of his qualities out there in Barcelona. And in this team that plays today, he's the one that has to stand for the 1v1 situations, dribble, creative, and help Kane, and then getting support from Bellingham. Madueke, I do agree with Thierry. One is playing in his club team, and in the national team is opposite. So I don't know. Maybe there's something else there that we don't know. But like Thierry said, it's easy to talk. He's the coach. He has the responsibility. But when it comes to Rashford, he's going to play against a very low block. He has Van Bissaka against him. They used to be teammates, so one knows the other one, and the other one knows the one. So it will be an exciting matchup, and let's see who gets the best outcome. But he needs to do good today if they want to do something good.
So many storylines, Lex, for you. So many positives for England. But what about areas of concern today for them?
Well, with all due respect to my friends over here, I think they both understand the situation and the circumstances are different. And so it's completely possible that a player could be not playing or not starting over somebody in a club situation and circumstance. And in this circumstance, in the national team circumstance, by the way, with a different coach, they may assess the player and the situation differently, and they may have attributes that work better in a national team situation. So there are completely different circumstances. What we have seen here is Tuchel the Tinkerer making sure that he feels that he has the appropriate players on the field, especially when it comes out wide, where we've seen Gordon, Madueke, Rashford, and Saka. Now we're, I guess, mixing and matching them here with Rashford and Madueke. Ultimately, it doesn't matter who's on the field. They have to get this job done. And Thomas Tuchel, as we heard from Jeff, is being paid a lot of money to get this right today and to figure out how to break down this opponent. And we've seen already in this tournament, England struggle with that.
Okay, interesting lineup once again from Thomas Tuchel today. So England unbeaten in 9 World Cup matches against African opposition, though they were held to a goalless draw by Ghana 8 days ago. Those fans out there hoping for a victory over DR Congo. When we come back, we're going to look ahead. The US hoping to snap a 12-match winless run against European opposition when they face Bosnia and Herzegovina today. A report from the American camp is next.
FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox is presented by Verizon.
Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Stick to the black. No improv, no theatrics. No! These players are doing whatever they want all the time. We need to control this.
I knew you, but I didn't know your name.
Come on! He's not even listening to me.
5 minutes.
No.
Going down to 4. About 3. We had 1.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Welcome to the show nobody wants to win. The nation's dumbest. Spell guarantee. G-A. Oh, it's G-U.
12 celebrities get schooled.
Idiot.
Nation's Dumbest premieres Wednesday, July 15th on Fox.
Tonight on Fox.
The United States are marching on.
Pulisic leads the Stars and Stripes into the knockout round. With their World Cup dream on the line against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Seconds left in the World Cup final. The U.S. gets set from the corner.
Do you believe in miracles?
To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. To reach the unreachable star. For the right, without question or pause.
Told you we'd win. Zlatan is still handsome.
No, he's not.
Bethlehem, Texas liquor stores across the state have run out of beer.
What? You think the U.S. is going to win the World Cup?
What? You don't believe in miracles?
Thank you very much.
Do you know what a pitch is, Grunk?
A person that throws a baseball that stands on a mound.
The World Cup is just drama to an unbelievable height.
I really don't know too much.
We are going to educate.
Curiosity opens your mind, which makes you brighter. I want to be a masterpiece of knowing the other football.
No one can match our energy.
Football.
Football.
It's Saturday. Recovery day. So cool off and get ready for a change-up. Because tonight, it's high heat.
Baseball on 4th of July weekend.
Cards, Cubs, and prime time. If it's Saturday night, it's baseball night in America. Saturday on Fox.
Belief is a decision, not a feeling. Hope waits. Belief moves.
Fall-up shot is a goal!
Freeman punches it home.
Knocked down, it's in!
So dominant. Excellent stuff.
The choice is made.
The Americans are here. We're not done.
We believe. Do you?
The United States turned doubters into believers with a successful group stage campaign, and later today they face Bosnia and Herzegovina in the round of 32. For the latest, here's Jenny Taft with the Recovery Report, sponsored by Core Power Protein Shakes.
When speaking with Mauricio Pochettino yesterday, one of the first things he told us, it's been an advantage for the team's rest and recovery to only get on a plane for 2 matches and stay in the same time zone. Contrast that to Bosnia and Herzegovina. They've been based in Salt Lake City. They've had matches in Toronto, LA, and Seattle. 2 different countries, 3 different time zones. Now, Pochettino said, look, I don't know if ultimately that makes a difference today, but it can't hurt our chances. Now, another thing Pochettino pointed out to me, he's looking forward to the home field advantage. The American fans have already shown up throughout this World Cup, and Pochettino cannot wait to see their support today.
Thank you, Jenny. The U.S. playing then in the San Francisco Bay Area. Their path to the final would take them to Seattle, Los Angeles and Dallas before the tournament concludes at New York, New Jersey Stadium. But the question, Alexi, this morning is whether the U.S. have cracked your latest power rankings. Chaps?
All right. Well, thank you, Rebecca. As a reminder, these are fluid. They change as the tournament goes on. These are my power rankings. You don't like them, get your own power rankings. All right. And we do have changes. We'll take a look back at what it was, and then we'll see where it is now. And a lot has changed, my friends. As we see what's new here, Thierry, you got to be happy because France, boom, right in at number 1. I don't think there's a lot of people that are going to disagree with that. A couple other things to keep in mind here. Morocco, after getting rid of Netherlands, they're sitting there at 7. And our friends Mexico, for the first time this tournament, after what I saw last night, boom, with a bullet right to number 8. So welcome, Mexico, and U.S. sitting there at number 10. Gentlemen, agree, disagree?
Well, you put Mexico above United States?
Ooh. I did. That's how impressive they were yesterday.
You sure you want to keep your passport?
Don't worry, it's secure.
Okay,
and again,
I can always fix
what happens today.
I can fix a Swedish passport for you, just in case.
Really?
I can, or you can get the French one.
I don't know if they will accept it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that one. But hey, no way.
No,
you have something in this Norway?
I'm just not convinced yet.
They're through.
Listen, you can row all you want, but you're not making my top 10 yet. Maybe after
Even
this
with
round, if they
Holland?
You don't trust the road?
I love Holland. I love rowers, but it's just not there for me yet.
All right.
But it could change. It could change.
Okay.
All right. Back to you, Rebecca. We're going to continue to argue this out.
I love rowers. Brilliant. Chaps, thank you. Independence Day weekend will cap off a special celebration as Alex Palou and the stars of the IndyCar Series keep America's 250th birthday party rolling when they take on the road course at Mid-Ohio. It's the fastest racing on Earth. Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Well, Alexi's made it clear England winning this World Cup on the U.S.'s 250th anniversary would be the worst possible outcome for him. Today, the Three Lions face DR Congo in Atlanta. England counting on another big performance from Jude Bellingham. And coming up, we'll find out how Bellingham fared alongside our James Corden in the singing stakes.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. So when the job is heavy, GMC Sierra HD reports for duty. During GMC Truck Month, get 4.9% APR plus $2,000 purchase cash on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy-duty Denali models.
Hey, be safe.
Thanks, Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your place on the conveyor belt. Oh.
Turn up the fun with Crunch and go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million.
I really don't know too much.
No one can match our energy.
Football.
Football.
Are you guys ready to play?
July 13th is all about big brains and big balls.
Let's get it on!
The 1% Club kicks things off.
What is the missing vowel? Cassandra.
I wrote eggs.
You know what a vowel is.
Right.
Then it's the quiz with balls.
Which of these are poems? Here's a poem for you. Is one of you going to fall?
Release the ball.
The 1% Club and the Quiz with Balls return after the World Cup, July 13th on Fox.
250 years ago, Americans lit the fuse that ignited a revolution.
This summer, celebrate 250 years of freedom.
They didn't set out to change America, but that's what ended up happening.
You can start streaming all of Fox Nation's unmissable content for its lowest price ever, $17.76 a year.
If you're a fan of saying what it is, you might be Fox worthy.
With historic new series.
Against impossible odds, witness the moments that gave birth to a nation.
Electrifying live events.
You got the chance going.
Exclusive originals you can't find anywhere else.
These are stories of the saints.
This isn't just a deal, it's a full-blown celebration.
In this historic moment, I want to do my part for what these men risked.
And this offer will never be available again.
You have ambition. I have pride, sir.
And to think, it all started with a cup of tea.
That explains a lot.
This is your last chance to stream Fox Nation for only $17.76 a year. Go to foxnation.com and sign up today.
Tonight on Fox.
The United States are marching on.
It's all or nothing as the Stars and Stripes head into the knockout round with their World Cup dream on the line.
Oh, that's superb!
Now, Christian Pulisic and the U.S. face a must-win matchup
USA all the way!
against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's beautiful.
Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox is presented by Verizon.
DR Congo hoping to embark on a Cinderella run this summer.
Can this be the moment for DR Congo?
Johan Wissa! DR Congo have scored in the World Cup for the very first time!
DR Congo level and still alive. What drama! What a moment! And look what it means! DR Congo are heading for the knockout round.
Well, DR Congo lost all 3 group matches in their only previous World Cup appearance back in 1974. But this summer, they become one of 9 African sides to reach the knockout stage. Jordan Pickford looking to help England eliminate DR Congo today. The Everton goalkeeper made 5 saves during the group stage, keeping clean sheets against both Ghana and Panama. And Pickford has played every minute for England this summer, which was also the case at the last 2 World Cups. And the 32-year-old wouldn't have it any other way. He believes his experience and intensity are indispensable to the Three Lions.
Off-pitch Jordan's having a bit of fun, relaxed, enjoyment. Then on-pitch Jordan, I would say something just switches in me when I cross that white line that I'm ready for action.
Jordan Pickford, his 3rd World Cup, as England starter at the back.
Save Pickford first of the game.
And Pickford has to stretch to beat that away.
Big character, very emotional and very extrovert in the goal. Very calm and focused off the pitch.
Look at Jordan Pickford coming all the way out of his goal to try to direct traffic.
Even from a young age, I've always seen myself as vocal on the pitch. I was a captain, but you can't go on the pitch and be the captain by yourself. You've got to have leaders, and the more leaders have on the pitch, the more successful you'll be.
Denied just seconds ago by Jordan Pickford, and not to be denied there. Well, agony for England, and there'll be plenty of time to digest that.
Yeah, you will look back at what experiences that we can learn from. You always want to evolve. You want to be the version of yourself who you believe in, and being the best Jordan Pickford I am.
And Harry Kane, yet again.
The beers are flying in Dallas.
We enter knockout football. Now it's a certain edge. He has the experience, and in these moments, he is exactly that. But he needs to make sure that he is that, because the others are also pushing.
Watch out, folks. England is coming your way.
You've got to hold it together, and you've got to be the one to give the lads the opportunity for one object and one goal, and that is to win football matches.
So England playing in Atlanta today. Their path to the July 19th final would take them to Mexico City for the round of 16, Miami in the quarterfinals, and Atlanta in the semi-finals. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Zlatan, do you think there is too much expectation from the English fans on a team?
I mean, when it comes to England, it has always been high expectations. I do want to ask, maybe the expectations are too high, because if you look at the history books, it was a long time ago that England won the World Cup, and since then the expectations has been high, but they haven't really won it. And is it a very good team or a good team? That's the question here. Not because you play in Premier League or you represent big clubs. Remember, Premier League is a mix of English, foreigner players, so always the fans are very demanding, expecting a lot, especially the English media, but maybe they think high about themselves and the reality is something else, because you can only prove it in the big tournaments, and by winning those trophies. Yes, they were runners-up in the in the European Championship, where they lost the final against Italy. Now in the World Cup, let's see what happens. Tuchel is the only German left also, so he can keep that. And he wants to prove that he can win the World Cup with England, where others have failed with different coaches. And we talk big coaches that I played under, and they didn't manage to win. So let's see if Tuchel can do the mission impossible. But I do believe the expectations are higher than what they really are.
Thierry, you played in England, you live in England. Are they too high?
I can understand it to a point, because you guys invented the game. So there is always an expectation of you kind of own it. And it should be a thing that you should be winning again. That's why it's coming home, because you guys invented it. The Brazilian mastered it. So that you have to give them that. They are five stars for a reason. But Zlatan made a great point here. You had outstanding coaches that coached England, still couldn't deliver. You had the so-called golden generation, only reach the quarters. That's about it. That new generation makes you believe it even more, because they lost 2 finals. Yes, I know they were Euros. They went to a semi-final. You had guys that went to that semi-final. But how many teams can win the World Cup? How many teams did repeat? It's not an easy one. And so the thing that you have in England every time is that whenever you wear that jersey, it's an heavy one. There's only 1 star there, but it's an heavy one. And the level of expectation sometimes doesn't really match where the team is.
That's fair. 60-year wait. What do you make of the expectations?
He's laughing.
He's laughing.
The shoulders were moving along.
He's enjoying every word.
Look, if any of you viewers out there had not heard that England invented the game, just give it time, because the English will tell you that they invented the game over and over and over. And, you know, I know earlier in the tournament we were throwing around the word arrogance. I love the fact that England believes and continues to believe that they are somehow do this. And at some point, it will come due. As we said earlier, it cannot happen this summer, but eventually it will happen. But there is this belief that with their history, with the league that they have, that this is somehow something that is, you know, ordained from up above and will be bestowed upon them. I enjoy making fun of England, in case you don't know. But the reality is this is a very, very good team. I don't know if this is the team that brings it home, but I enjoy seeing them try. And maybe I enjoy, along with a lot of other people out there, at times seeing them fail to do it.
Alexi, is there a bigger chance that I will become president of America or England wins the World Cup? Who has the bigger chance?
Oh, it's a much bigger chance that you will become president of America.
Oh, God.
That's a tough one.
Thanks, Jack.
That's a nice outfit, though, representing both countries.
You see
have the
what I
flag
did
of the US and
right?
the, St. George's Cross.
Just trying to win no matter what over here. Jude Bellingham.
Breathe.
I'm breathing. Thank you, Zlatan. Thank you. Let's talk Jude Bellingham, who became the youngest player to reach 50 caps for England in the second group match against Ghana. We're going to discuss his potential impact against DR Congo today when we come back in just a moment.
iHeart. This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house is chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo. So every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
Upgrade your FIFA World Cup 2026 viewing experience. Build it like Beckham from the living room to the lawn with the Home Depot. Create a box seating experience with flowers for pops of color surrounding your pitch, the smell of grilled favorites, and a freshly painted fence sporting your team's colors. Fast free delivery is your home field advantage with charcoal, string lights, or whatever the game calls for right to your door. A clean assist. Build it like Beckham for match day. The Home Depot, official FIFA World Cup 2026 supporter. Subject to availability.
My name is Manuel Delilla, former political operative turned journalist.
I'm John Sweeney, a former BBC journalist and investigative reporter. Together we unravel the web of deception, exposing the dangerous forces at play in Malta.
Crooks everywhere.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and listen now.
Summer is here, and iHeartRadio has got you covered. Dive into summer hits, commercial-free on Songs of the Summer Radio. Hit play on summer playlists for road trips to pool days, like Summer Road Trip. And yeah, podcasts so good, you can zone out in the shade. Just open the free iHeartRadio app and find your next summer preset now.
FIFA World Cup 2026 pre-kick is presented by Adidas.
Jeff Hurst, the hero of the hour, and England are world champions.
Every player had a bit of my blood on his shirt.
England have done it! What an amazing moment! It's a red card for David Beckham. What a save it was from Pickford. England win on penalties!
Well, England failed to qualify for the 1994 World Cup, so their fans relishing the chance to spend this summer here in the United States. Today, they're in Atlanta for a clash with DR Congo. Time then for our players to watch. England against DR Congo. Zlatan, your pick is which player?
Easy. Jude Bellingham has done a good performance so far. We need him to continue. If this England wants to do good, they need him to be on top. Getting those runs in the box, giving support to Kane, giving assists. He got a good cross to Kane the last game, and he can score goals also. And we discovered also he's a good singer. So let's see how he will sing today in the pitch.
And he's a good actor too. He also did an audition with James Corden to try and be the next James Bond. So I think he's got a shout.
I was not convinced about the acting, but the singing part was good.
Okay. Lex, who you got?
Harry Kane. Wait, am I to believe that he is your favorite player?
He is, yeah. And it's for England right now.
Look, what's not to love about
Correct.
this guy, right? Just scores and scores and scores. Beautiful hair, by the way. The hair is going to look beautiful in that indoor climate-controlled situation down there in Atlanta. And I think that he is going to feast. We've talked so much about this England team breaking down a stout defense, especially out wide. Well, when they do that, and I think they will do that, that man right there has done it for many, many years in the box, and will again, I think, today.
The captain of DR Congo, Chancellor Mbemba, for you, Thierry.
Well, it's an obvious one. If you want to stop first and foremost the singer, the Bellingham, if you want to stop the Harry Kane, this guy has been in that situation before, not with Bellingham but with Harry Kane, because he played in the Premier League. The whole back four, by the way, has to do that, but he's going to have to be big, guiding his defense, and be careful because he's good also on set pieces.
It's a bit like a Premier League game, isn't it?
It is. Sadiki is there, Visa, the whole back four. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
It's very Premier League.
Yeah, so many players know each other going into this game. Teammates or played against each other in England's Premier League. DR Congo hoping to pull off a massive upset today. But they'll have to contend with a talented England side led by Harry Kane. We've got the walkouts and the national anthems. That's next.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft.
I thought it was safe.
If that happens, LifeLock gives you a US-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims, your agent handles it all. In fact, we're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. Isn't it nice to have someone like that on your side? Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house is chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stock. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo, so every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fam, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Visit Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com. Viome. Trust your gut.
And this opponent won't give a damn about reputation.
Congo have done it! What a moment! And look what it means!
Right. Maybe that's exactly what we need.
An angle and dead off the post! Jude Bellingham! You cannot keep that man out of the headlines.
Because our side isn't terribly interested in old habits. So let's make some new ones. On Fox.
Well, England 1-2 and drew 1 in the group stage, but they still have questions to answer. DR Congo qualified as the best-placed third team, so will be in no way a pushover today. England, DR Congo, as the flags come out inside Atlanta Stadium, and the teams will be on their way out shortly. Alexi, do you think it helps that England, with the expectation on their shoulders, have played a couple of days after both Germany and Netherlands have gone out?
Yeah, I think it helps all teams to see, well, trends maybe, but just to kind of reinforce lessons. These are all great players that have played at a high level, so they don't always need a lesson, but sometimes it's important. And the recognition of Germany's gone out, Netherlands has gone out, in that it can happen, and you kind of collectively look around and say, all right, that's not going to happen on our watch. But it is a good reminder to all teams, including the U.S., that's going to play later on today. They will have seen the stuff that's going on. And we've already seen some funky things that have happened in this tournament in a good way. It's providing surprises. You just don't want to be on the losing end of that surprise.
Here come the teams. Chancellor Mbemba and Harry Kane leading out DR Congo and England. Zlatan, are England going to have to be patient today, do you think?
They have to push, have patience to break down that defense, because DR Congo is not going to make it easy for them, and they're going to play with big heart. But they have to keep pushing. They have to put the intensity, change the rhythm of the game, fill up with players. Like Tuchel said, they're going to attack with 6 players, but pay attention to the counterattacks. So they have to break them down.
Thierry, just how big an upset would this be if DR Congo beat England?
Oh, massive, massive. I mean, I don't wish that on you, obviously, but it will be massive. But one thing that's interesting is you have Twanzebe facing Rashford. They were both at the academy at Man United. Obviously, we're having the dream of playing maybe for England together, but they're going to have to face each other and be enemies today.
And I played with both of them.
You, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, he played with both.
You know them well. Time for the national anthems.
For the playing of the national anthem of England. Fans, please remain standing, if you're able, for the playing of the national anthem of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
place in the last 16 is up for grabs. Mexico at the Azteca lie in wait. Will it be England or will it be DR Congo? Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves will be with you next.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house is chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo, so every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
England continue their quest to win the World Cup for the first time since 1966 on a monumental day for football in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Hello again, everyone. Darren Fletcher and the former England World Cup player Owen Hargreaves in Atlanta. It's the round of 32. The stadium is magnificent and the England fans are out in force. A nation expects once again in the World Cup finals. But could DR Congo give the continent of Africa one of its greatest sporting days? So Thomas Tuchel's made 3 changes as he searches for the right formula for England. Out go Kwanzaa, Rogers and Saka from the team that beat Panama. In come Jed Spence at right back, Declan Rice in midfield and Noni Madueke in the attack. Marcus Rashford starts on the left and Harry Kane is hunting for more England goals. DR Congo have changed as the tournament's gone on, switching from a back 3 to a back 4 since the opening game draw with Portugal. The only change to their last team is Mukau, a midfielder, for Bakambu, an attacker. They want to be more solid today. 6 of the starters have Premier League experience, including Newcastle's Yohan Wissa, who scored 3 goals in the World Cup finals and has been invaluable to this point for DR Congo in the World Cup. Well, the cross of St. George flies proudly in the state of Georgia. England here to win the World Cup, but to underestimate DR Congo would be a mistake. Some of the biggest superstars in the sport wear the white shirt with the 3 lions today. Living up to expectations remains a huge challenge. Big day for the 2 coaches. There's Sebastian de Sabra, who has managed to get this nation into the knockout stages of the World Cup finals for the very first time. Owen Hargreaves, what a great atmosphere, what a great stadium, and what a great match we've got in prospect here today.
Yeah, let's hope the game delivers. DR Congo have been absolutely fabulous so far. England been good, but they need to step it up. They've got the players to do that. Stadium looks absolutely remarkable.
So the stage is set, an historic day for DR Congo, who are playing in their first ever knockout game in the World Cup finals. England up against African opposition for the second time in the tournament, having played against Ghana on match day 2. It's the first ever meeting between the 2 nations and the first long ball pumped there into the DR Congo box. England in white, the light blue for DR Congo. What a day it is for some of those Congolese players down there.
Brilliant. And their fans back home, they'll be very proud of the team. This is the biggest one for them, though.
There's the first run from Rice, and he pulled it back. That's the kind of service we saw from the French yesterday, those deep runs and the pullbacks that the likes of Mbappe were feasting on. Is that something you want to see from England today?
And it's really important that somebody like Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham or Elliot Anderson make that run. You see the balls just run off. Even though DR Congo will defend deep, you have to make those runs to stretch it and make space for other people.
It's an England team that's qualified from the group stage for the 13th time in their last 14 World Cups. They made it to the quarterfinals in 2022.
They've also played in back-to-back Euros finals, but still haven't won a major tournament since 1966. If it's coming home, it's taken a while to get there. And the prospect of Mexico in the Azteca on Sunday is enticing for both of these nations. What a day that could turn out to be.
Yeah, you got to get through this first. I don't think this is going to be easy. Heard the team in the studio talking. DR Congo have been really good defensively and pose a threat on the counter.
This is Axel Tuanzebe and now Chancel Mbemba, who's playing for his country for the 113th time today. I doubt he's ever been in a more important match for DR Congo. Wissa's been the star of the show so far, but he's offside here. He knows he's got the confidence, Wissa, if the chance comes, based on the fact he's got 3 already, that he can take them here.
And he's a great finisher. He just started his run a little bit too soon.
Off goes Rashford on the run down this side. This is a brilliant battle. Marcus Rashford, Aaron Wan-Bissaka played with each other at Manchester United, trained against each other every day. They know each other inside out.
And Marcus, along with Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, I think England's one of the most dangerous players. But Wan-Bissaka is probably one of the best lockdown defenders in the world. 1v1, he's so hard to beat.
This is Arthur Masuaku out there. Started the tournament as a left wing-back. He's now a left-back. He's created the most chances for DR Congo in the World Cup so far. Whether he can get forward and do the same today, though, remains to be seen.
Yeah, I think going to that back four, they brought in another body in midfield. They got a young Noah Sadiki from Sunderland. He's a fabulous player. Really good on the ball. He's brave.
Just got it away, didn't he, in passing? He can't hang about like that. Certainly not on a day where tensions are running high.
Jude Bellingham couldn't believe it. Fletch, he thought he had him. He just says there, look, inches. Wow.
He was right.
Wow.
Might well have been closer, might have been millimetres. He can smile, but he wouldn't have been smiling had that gone wrong.
He was chilling, wasn't he? Didn't even get stressed at all. Wow.
Lionel Mpassi is the goalkeeper, plays for Le Havre in France. He's started every match so far for DR Congo in the World Cup finals.
Now look how high the fullbacks are, Fletch. Masuaku on that left-hand side. They can play DR Congo if you let them.
Now that's driven out to Wan-Bissaka on this side. Given away, though, to Harry Kane. Played on now towards Noni Madueke. Masuaku's got some ground to make up. England attacking down that side. White shirts have arrived in the penalty area. Pulled back here for Anderson, the most expensive English footballer of all time, following his move to Manchester City. Rice to Rashford. And the goalkeeper's got that covered. You did a bit of research before this game started. England's crossing in the World Cup hasn't been good.
Well, especially not in the last game, you know, and I think sometimes Marcus, he's gone there too early because he's right foot. He wants to come in and whip it. I'd love to see him get to the byline, go 1v1, go left, and then he can get the cross on a bit later or maybe cut it back.
Here's Axel Tuanzebe, one of 6 players that's got Premier League experience in the DR Congo team. There's a lot of familiarity out there between the two sets of players. Senegal are the only African nation to beat England, who famously beat Cameroon in Italia 90. They also faced Egypt in that tournament as well. Big favourites today, but DR Congo have proved they've got what it takes when it matters. They seemed to grow, didn't they, in the World Cup from the minute they scored that goal against Portugal.
Yeah, you nailed it, Fletch. They were brilliant. Defended so well, they were brave. I think the best part was as well, because they played the 2 strikers with Bakambu, they posed a real threat. And I think you're right, I think they grew in confidence.
This is Mutasami, who might just be the deepest of the 3 central midfield players in the DR Congo team. Out here on the right is Mbuku.
And they're all left-footed on this right-hand side, Fletch, so they're all good technical players. See them working those little triangles.
It could turn out to be a battle of the front men. 3 for Kane, 3 for Wissa. 2 players in form, 2 players whose nation's hopes could potentially rest on their shoulders. Kane now England's highest ever World Cup goal scorer, having gone past Gary Lineker in the match against Panama. Jed Spence, who's at right back. It's been a problematic position for England in the opening stages of this World Cup, but the Tottenham man gets the start today. Jarell Quansah is among the subs. That's in towards Wissa. Could be a problem, this, for England. There's the shot. It's in. They've scored. DR Congo lead, and it's smashed in by Brian Sipenga. It's a sensation in Atlanta. His dance, and a nation and a continent will dance with him. It's the first ever international goal for Brian Sipenga, and they lead England inside 7 minutes in Atlanta.
Wow, there's so much space at that back post. Brilliant finish, Sipenga. Gets underneath Jordan Pickford, he tries to get there. But that big switch caused England so many issues. Fletch, you spoke about that right back position and all the issues that they've had. They just got highlighted there. Brilliant switch of play, and it was 2v1 at the back post for Jed Spence. How about that for a celebration? What a start from DR Congo.
What a start from DR Congo, and what a celebration from Brian Sipenga. Born in Kinshasa, started against Uzbekistan, scored against England, the first ever international goal. Talk about picking your moments. He'd got the dance all planned in case he did it. It's the first time, by the way, that England have been behind in the World Cup finals, and this is a real test of character from this point on for Thomas Tuchel and these England players, because there's so much expectation around this England squad, and this is a concern here.
Yeah, Masuaku.
For DR Congo, with Masuaku down in the goalkeeper.
Do you know,
as well.
and it came from a long kick from Pickford. Watch how far Pickford kicks this ball. It's actually incredible. A little coming together from Mpasu.
What a statistic that is on the screen. The only time England have been behind in the World Cup and come back to win the final in 1966 against West Germany.
Incredible. I mean, we said before the game, Fletch, DR Congo, they're the real deal. You know, they believe, defensively solid, they work together, they're a team, they're compact. But they can play, Fletch, and that little switch of play, the recognition of the 2v1 at the back post.
Owen, how often do you see it? And we're going to see the goal again, and this is going to highlight just exactly what the problem is. He's onside, only just you can't score with your hands, so he's all right.
Yeah, he does brilliantly. And Spence goes with the initial run, but nobody's there to help out. And I'm not sure Pickford really sees that ball, because I think Spence maybe just gets in front in that moment, but he hits it so hard, Fletch. I don't think Pickford can do anything about it, but he shouldn't be that free at the back post.
How many things are wrong when you see that from an England perspective with that goal? There seems to be no communication. People aren't tracking runners. England are wide open on that side.
Fletch, first and foremost, there's no pressure on the ball. You know, if you don't get any pressure on the ball, you've got to drop, or you need to be in shape. England haven't had that shape to start the game. Look, when teams make mistakes, Fletch, in any game, you got to punish them. That space was there, and they punished them.
Well, he plays for Castellón in Spain, so I mean, he's hardly used to the big stage, Brian Sipenga, but what a moment that is for him, and what a moment that is for the Democratic Republic of Congo. The last time they played in the World Cup, 1974, they lost every match, they conceded 14 goals. It's taken them until 2026 to get back. It was a sensation when they equalised against Portugal, but you can multiply that by 100 here in Atlanta now. They lead England in this last 32 match.
You know what, Fletch? The goal was brilliant, but the celebration, the bench is emptied. I mean, we're literally at the start of the game, 10 minutes in, and the whole bench was running onto the pitch. It was what it means to these guys, to these players, to their country.
Let's make the point, they were the best third-placed finisher. It's not as if they've sneaked in through the back door. They deserve the draw against Portugal, their win against Uzbekistan. And they've been extremely tenacious all the way through. We talk about Argentina and say that the team is greater than the sum of its parts. They sacrifice for each other. This team sacrifices for each other as much as that Argentina team does, and they're absolutely flourishing because of that commitment.
Yeah, it's amazing to see when you get a bunch of, a band of brothers together, they're fighting for each other, for the country. It's so powerful. You can see it on the face, Fletch, when they're singing the national anthem. England got to respond. This patient football, slow, that's not what you need. You need to get it into Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane. They barely had a kick. As a player, I've been here, Fletch, you would be shocked. You think you just took a punch there, but you got to respond. You got to give back.
Well, the big question is, England, what have you got? Because they're going to need more than maybe they expected when they bowled into this stadium this morning. Here's Manchester City's Nico O'Reilly on to Manchester United's Marcus Rashford, and then O'Reilly gets it back again from Guehi.
See, DR Congo will love this. Possession in front of them, nobody making runs in behind, no runners.
Spence looking to get forward down that side, but that was well read by Axel Tuanzebe. And they're a good partnership, those two, and Bemba with all the experience, the athleticism from Tuanzebe. The fullbacks have been outstanding. Masuaku on the left, Wan-Bissaka on the right. And now they've got something to defend. Now they've got something to cling on to and believe in here.
Yeah, they just got to be careful they don't get too deep. They got very deep all of a sudden. They scored because they were brave. You still got to put a bit of pressure on the ball.
Here's Konsa, the only outfield player who's played every minute in the tournament so far. Madueke preferred to Bukayo Saka today. Bellingham plays it on now to Jed Spence, who's got to liven up in that right-back position based on his involvement in the DR Congo goal. Rashford. Guehi. Konsa. And now Madueke, who wants to go at Masuaku down that side. Twisting and turning the Arsenal man, pulling it back in towards O'Reilly. Rashford. Rice. That's well defended by Mutasami. England get the corner.
Such an important run from Declan Rice. Off the back of the defence. If the midfield players stay deep, they're not really going to create much. That opening up is really important.
So Declan Rice out here to take the first corner. His delivery in the Premier League for Arsenal might just be the best from a situation like this. Let's see whether a set piece can be England's salvation here in Atlanta. Rice with the delivery. I give him the big build-up when he delivers a corner like that.
But you know what? He's created the most chances for England, and that's probably because of set pieces. Think about a lot of those goals. Against Croatia, set pieces. One against Panama. It's because of Declan.
A penny for the thoughts of the England coach, Thomas Tuchel. Coming up on FS1, Belgium takes on Senegal in their round of 32 match from Seattle. Coverage starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's noon Pacific. And here it's DR Congo with the lead given to them by Brian Sipenga inside 7 minutes.
Great tackle from Anderson.
Here's Madueke. Mark Guehi. Now Jude Bellingham. Can he be England's match winner? Outside of the boot, but it's too far in front of both Madueke and Kane. Owen, you've been in situations like this, big games in tournaments. England don't always turn up. It's a very heavy shirt to wear. Not every player can deal with circumstances. It's not an easy role to be in. We've seen it in the past.
Yeah, pressure is real. Especially when you go down, you can feel that pressure no matter how brilliant a player you are for your club. You understand the expectation, and the boys in the studio were chatting about, it's coming home. You got to forget that. That's 1966. That's a long time ago. But it's an opportunity. Every time you play in a game like this, Fletch, it's an opportunity, and you got to go embrace it like DR Congo have. Jude Bellingham doesn't feel that pressure, Fletch, nor does Harry Kane, but you need everybody.
Off goes Spence, who's full of speed down that side. The Tottenham Hotspur fullback. Mutasami's header. 36 years ago today, England trailed to Cameroon in the World Cup in Italy. It's amazing how these things pop up. Bellingham. I think the England process at the moment suits DR Congo down to the ground. They've got everybody behind the ball. There's no room for England to get in behind, and everything's happening in front of the team that lead 1-0. Here's Rashford. That's a good cross. Goalkeeper did well in passing. Made his mind up and came and got it. Sipenga then caught on that side by Madueke. It's a free kick.
Yeah, it's a really good ball from Marcus Rashford. I think Marcus knows going down the left-hand side is going to be difficult against Wan-Bissaka. So coming on his right. You need bodies in the box. It's only really Jude Bellingham in there. Well done from Mpassi.
I think the Aaron Wan-Bissaka story is fascinating today because he was called up to play for England in August of 2019. Had to miss the match because he was injured. Subsequently decided to play for DR Congo, and here he is today at right back against England in the biggest match that this nation has ever been involved in, and he's such a key player for them as well, the West Ham United defender.
But you know what, in the NFL they love that lockdown corner, didn't they? Deion Sanders. You can leave him on the island 1v1 with anyone. You can do that with Wan-Bissaka. He's so good. That's why I think those midfield runners, Fletcher, are important. Whether it's Jude or Declan Rice or Elliot Anderson. Make runs in behind Wan-Bissaka. Or Tuanzebe.
I think when you see England involved in a match like this, it just adds fuel to the debate as to why a player like Cole Palmer isn't in the squad, or Phil Foden and Morgan Gibbs-White, players who would have been popular choices, but Thomas Tuchel chose to go a different route. The big question now is, do England have difference makers to win a match like this one? Here's Sipenga, the toast of the continent of Africa. DR Congo looking for another one. England do look a little bit disjointed at the back. Spence looks wobbly over there, doesn't he? Sipenga puts him under pressure. Spence just able to prevent the corner. But England have to settle down, particularly that defensive unit, whenever they feel pressure.
Brilliant pressure from DR Congo. They've got England rattled. But they've got plenty of time, Fletch. They need to relax, get the ball down and play.
DR Congo have been magnificent to this point. Bellingham gliding. Rice can't get there. Wan-Bissaka can.
Ooh.
That's a free kick, and that's going to be a card. That was very aggressive from Jude Bellingham.
He didn't need to as well, Fletch. Bit of frustration. Played a bad ball in behind Declan Rice, and it led to the turnover. There's no need for those yellow cards early. Probably just a bit of frustration. You're going to get a booking for that every time.
In goes the cross. That's not bad. Johan Wissa was in the middle. That was whipped in by Mbuku from this side. Good cross.
Tell you what, the whipping some balls in from this right-hand side. Again, no pressure on the ball.
I mean, it's been a feature of the last 32 so far, hasn't it? The underdogs leading the favourites. Japan went ahead against Brazil but couldn't hang on. Paraguay went ahead against Germany, then went through on penalties. Now we've got a situation here where DR Congo lead one of the World Cup favourites, and Wissa's prepared to put everything on the line, I think, for the cause today.
Literally everything. Laying down, trying to head it when he couldn't, but yeah, they're not underdogs really anymore, Fletch, are they? They believe. They're coming here and they believe. Rightly so. This is your opportunity. Go and grab it. Don't wait for it.
They're just starting to try and force it, aren't they, England? Pickford there with a pass that he didn't necessarily need to make. They've just got to settle down out there, the team in white, because, as you say, they are rattled. And this is certainly not the way that Thomas Tuchel drew it up when he had the final words in the dressing room before they walked out.
No, it's too early to go long from Pickford. Get the ball down and play.
I mean, look at the confidence of the former Newcastle defender, Chancellor Mbemba. That's good tracking back from Rashford on Wan-Bissaka. Free kick's going to be given, though, to DR Congo.
Thought he played the ball, actually. I'm with you, Fletch. I thought it was a good tackle. What a matchup that is, Rashford and Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I think he did get the ball, but I think he got the ball after he got the leg.
It was that second one from Rashford.
Well, Masuaku into Sipenga. Well, that's a little bit sloppy. England get the turnover of possession, but that's a poor pass. That's an awful ball. He's got to step up, Bellingham. There's no doubt about that.
He's our best player, Fletch. You need him. You know, Harry Kane gets the goals, but Jude is there for the big moments. They're just a bit rattled, England. Overhitting passes, easy ones as well. But that happens, Fletch, when when you get a knock like this. Does affect players' confidence. I don't care how big a player you are, but you got to bounce back. They got plenty of time. They got to hang in there, be patient. But you don't want your centre backs having it, Fletch.
Here's Rashford. He's taking his eye off the ball as well. I mean, it's catching. They're all at it. They look completely discombobulated at the moment. Well, we will be back after this short match break, and I think everybody inside this stadium needs a break, because DR Congo lead England. Brian Sipenga with a goal that shocked everybody in here.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo. So every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different, with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart, or on Amazon.
Upgrade your FIFA World Cup 2026 viewing experience. Build it like Beckham, from the living room to the lawn with the Home Depot. Create a box seating experience with flowers for pops of color surrounding your pitch, the smell of grilled favorites, and a freshly painted fence sporting your team's colors. Fast free delivery is your home field advantage with charcoal, string lights, or whatever the game calls for right to your door. A clean assist. Build it like Beckham for match day. The Home Depot, official FIFA World Cup 2026 supporter. Subject to availability.
FIFA World Cup takes the global stage from June 11th through July 19th on Fox 1, the official English streaming platform of FIFA World Cup 2026. Stream all 104 matches live and get closer to the action with a personalized viewing experience built around you. Choose up to 4 streams with multi-view, catch highlights before jumping into the action, get live stats in real time, and replay key plays instantly. Experience the FIFA World Cup live on Fox 1. Watch 3 days free. For details, visit Fox.com. Offers are subject to change. See Fox 1 for complete terms and conditions.
The Odyssey, in theaters everywhere in 3 weeks. Rated R.
So welcome back to Atlanta. England 0, DR Congo 1. Brian Sipenga with the goal. And I tell you what, this break is huge for Thomas Tuchel, because before the referee blew the whistle for it, England were all over the place.
Yeah, it's called the timeout. Needs one. They were really rattled. That goal rattled England. It didn't start poorly, but the goal from DR Congo just shocked them. Lost a bit of confidence, some sloppy passing.
Interesting, I've just seen Reece James, the Chelsea captain, who would start at right back if he was fit, but he's got a hamstring problem, just having an individual conversation with Jed Spence.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised by that. He's a good leader, Reece James, and Jed Spence needs to listen to what's being said to him.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Reece. We're trying to help him. I saw Thomas Tuchel chatting to Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. He said, you guys got to swap and move around. They got to try and move DR Congo out of position. They're so comfortable.
The big issue I've got here as well is that I'm sure if you looked at the most touches in the England team, it would be Mark Gahey and Ezri Konsa. They've got to get Rice and Anderson on the ball.
But Fletch, you nailed it. But DR Congo said, you two can have it. You're not going to beat us. You know, they're letting those two centre-backs have the ball.
Well, this is turning into quite the story. Quite the story indeed. Lovely touch from Anderson. O'Reilly to Gahey. And then across to Ezri Konsa. To this point, England haven't had a touch in the DR Congo box. They might get one now. In fact, they will. Noni Madueke right on cue. Defended over there very easily, though, by Masuaku.
Really well. But you know what? I don't mind the ball, Fletch, and the run.
And Spence over there against Sipenga. Here's Mutasami. Wissa.
You'd have to say even, Fletch, possession-wise, it's almost 50-50. England just shaded a bit more. They're not coming and just smashing long balls. They're playing.
Johan Wissa happy to drop deep. DR Congo get the throw in. Thomas Tuchel hasn't lost a competitive game with England. He's won 10 and drawn 1 in games that really matter. The third foreign coach that England have had after Sven-Göran Eriksson and Fabio Capello.
Brilliant defending, by the way. As soon as Madueke turns, Masuaku's there. If you have too big a gap as a defender, it's easy for the attacker. Got to be close as soon as they turn.
Well, Spence is going to do it himself down that side. Well, that may well be a card, you know. It should be a card, I think. Spence has gone over. That's because he's got that jaw problem. That's why he's wearing the protection, the headgear. Siddiqui was lunging in. He's had a good season at Sunderland, Noah Siddiqui, and he gets the card.
He's not messing about the ref, is he? The yellow cards, 2 early ones.
It's from Jordan, the referee.
Brilliant run from Jed Spence. That's what it needs. Somebody be brave and make a run.
I was looking, though, Owen, as he was making the run down that side, there was only Harry Kane in the middle, and England have got to get more bodies into the DR Congo penalty area.
You're right, he was on his own. But again, set pieces. Can you find a way? They've been good on set pieces, England.
So Declan Rice of Arsenal has the responsibility. Ezri Konsa and Mark Gehi, the centre-backs, have gone in there. It's a flatter one. It's gone a long way! And they didn't know a great deal about that. Konsa got the touch, but it was more by look than judgment, and that spins wide of Mpassi's post.
Wow, that could have gone anywhere. It's a low one from Declan Rice. He didn't know anything about it.
Just hit him.
Yeah, just hit him. I don't know. He's put a bit of spin on that with his knee.
England get the possession back just outside the DR Congo box with Bellingham. Noni Madueke. Kane and Rice in the middle. Madueke takes on Masuaku. Where's Tuanzebe, who's been solid as a rock defensively all the way through the tournament for DR Congo.
Yeah, it's been really good. Another ex-Man United player, but that's better for Madueke getting to the byline.
Anderson needs to start dictating the tempo of this football match.
He's the one that's not afraid to get on the ball. He's got real courage to play. You can see him telling his teammates, lads, calm down.
Spence. Crossed in by Declan Rice. It's a good chance, it's a good save. Bellingham's header. And Mpassi in the right place to make the first real important save for DR Congo today.
What a brilliant ball that was. Jude Bellingham knew it was coming as well. What a save from Mpassi. That's the one, though. Put the ball in the box, put pressure on.
It's a lot better from England, a lot better from Declan Rice, and the kind of run into the penalty area that Bellingham has to make. Ezri Konsa. And Bellingham to Gehi. And then Bellingham swings one out here to Declan Rice. That's better football from England, looking to settle down and play with a bit more confidence. Here's Rashford. O'Reilly. Anderson. Now Rashford again. That's a lovely pass by Elliot Anderson. Bit of spin on the ball, though. It just made it difficult for Marcus Rashford to get it under control.
It was great recognition from Marcus Rashford and Elliot Anderson. But you're right, I think the spin. There we see the ball from Declan Rice. No pressure on it. Whips it in brilliantly. Does well, Jude Bellingham. And Mpassi just does a bit better. He's our one for the big moments, Fletch. Jude, you've got to get it to him.
Well, there should be a few you'd put in that category. Players for the big stage, the big occasion. Harry Kane, the captain, running into Chancellor and Bemba. the captain of DR Congo.
Oh yeah, Harry Kane, you got to get him some touches. How many times has he touched the ball?
A captain's collision. Later on Fox, the US plays Bosnia and Herzegovina in their round of 32 clash. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Fox. Here's Mbuku. We've seen a lot more from Sipenga on the left than Mbuku on the right. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now Mukau to Mbuku. Here's Mbemba. And out it goes to the goal scorer Sipenga. That's a lovely pass from Chancellor Mbemba. Wants to take on Spence. He feels like he can beat Spence. Ooh. He has beaten Spence, and then he drills the cross into the middle, and Whistle was the target. And Harry Kane had to get back and do the defending. He's got Jed Spence on toast at the moment out there, Sipenga.
And he wants it again.
Here he goes again, the goal scorer. Mate. Jordan Pickford's then sprinted off his line and had a right go because he knows these defenders have got to sharpen up.
I'll tell you what, Sipenga, he done me as well with a little drop of the shoulder. Great ball in as well. Gahid as well. Whistle was just waiting in behind. And they believe, don't they, Fletch? You can see it.
Absolutely. Here's Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Well, there's the switch to Marcus Rashford, but Wan-Bissaka is such a good defender. Straight across.
That's what you do. If you're a fullback, you get to the winger quickly.
Here's O'Reilly. Mark Gahey, and two Manchester City teammates. Here's Aston Villa's Ezri Konsa. And now Noni Madueke. Takes on Sipenga and beats him. Crosses the ball into the middle. There's Tuanzebe for DR Congo. And then taken down by Mbuku, and he's fouled by O'Reilly. And the England threat repelled by the team that lead 1-0.
But you know what? I don't mind it from Madueke. At least he's trying. He's being positive. He's running at the defender. Just looks so comfortable.
Do you know what though, Owen? I'm looking at it and I don't know whether athlete versus athlete is the kind of battle that England want to get in, because they're very athletic defensively, particularly the fullbacks. It might need a bit more guile than just trying to run past Arthur Masuaku down that side.
Yeah, I think it's a difficult matchup for both of them. That's why I think you got to get the ball down and play in those little triangles. We saw it from France yesterday.
But is that not Bukayo Saka? That's not what Madueke is going to do. He's a very direct winger. At the moment, that seems to suit the way that DR Congo are defending.
Yeah, but then whether Declan Rice or Jude Bellingham, someone needs to go support him and make a run off the back. You know, I do think it's important if you've got good wingers to go 1v1, but having support as well in case you can just play off them. We see France with those little slide passes. They're impossible to defend.
I mean, on the showing so far, I mean, England aren't in the same postcode as the same zip code as the French.
No. I don't think anybody thinks they are.
And if England think they want to win the World Cup, that's the level they've got to get to. Here's Kane, who can change things in a hurry. It's Harry Kane. It's a brilliant tackle. That's outstanding defending by Tuanzebe for DR Congo. Off goes Madueke to the byline. Brilliant run. Madueke for England. Kane didn't get there. Oh, it's cleared off the line by Wan-Bissaka. Rashford thought he'd scored. Brilliant from Wan-Bissaka after excellence from Tuanzebe prior to that.
I have no idea how Wan-Bissaka kept that ball out. He closes his legs, and it literally could have gone anywhere.
That's got the England fans in it behind the goal away to our left-hand side. But the closest England have come to a goal so far.
But again, it's Madueke being positive. What a block from Tuanzebe on Kane.
Brilliant defending from both of them. Spence with the cross. And Passey's going to get there. Here's Madueke. Of course there's going to be a Congolese wall if you shoot from there, Noni.
But you know what he's trying, Madueke. I like it. He's being positive.
Jed Spence to Jude Bellingham. That's great defending again. They're working so hard and reading the game so well and putting everything on the line back there, DR Congo. Here's COYI. Feels like the first stage of the match where England have genuine momentum. Here's O'Reilly. Is it going to come through there? Defending was done by Mukau. Wry smile on the face of Thomas Tuchel. He knows his team's got this work cut out today. There's the Axel Tuanzebe block, but wait till you see the Wan-Bissaka goal line clearance.
I have no idea how he keeps this out, Fledge. See him close his legs.
Oh, dear me.
It's like a hockey goalie.
I don't think there are many players in world football who enjoy defending as much as Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
No, he does. He loves it. He's brilliant at it as well.
If he'd chosen a different sport, he'd be the best corner in the NFL.
Yeah, he could. He locks people down.
Well, Madueke needs to get on with it. There's no time to sit down there and feel sorry for yourself. This is big boy stuff in Atlanta. Siddiqui. Here's Masuaku, who's been a revelation on the left, whether it's as a left back or a wing back so far in the tournament. Mukau. And now Mbuku. Wan-Bissaka finds the gap to Wissa. The offside flag goes up against DR Congo. Here's Rashford. It's been hard for him to find room. Well, they'll get the free kick there, England. Mukau was always just half a yard behind him.
There's the first bit of space that opened up for England as well. There's no need for Mukau. Marcus Rashford wasn't going anywhere down that left side. It was a definite foul.
So 7 minutes to play in the first half. Brian Sipenga's goal is the difference here in Atlanta. DR Congo soaring in the home of the Falcons. England fans looking on. Declan Rice over the free kick. Crowded DR Congo penalty area. It's a poor free kick from Declan Rice, uncharacteristic of him. And then Wan-Bissaka makes the clearance. Here's Anderson. Rice. Bellingham finds a pocket. Then he plays it out to Madueke. Kane's in the middle. Konsa stayed up there. Madueke went for glory himself and it didn't work. And now here's Sipenga, who's been the star of the show so far on the left for DR Congo.
He's enjoying himself for sure.
Excellent pass to Wissa, who's just got to slow things down and wait for those in blue to arrive, which he's more than prepared to do. O'Reilly's header. Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Mbuku. Okay, he couldn't get there, but he was pleased that Konsa could behind him. Cleared further away by Rashford. That's a nice pass by Mutasami. Mbuku gets the other side of Rashford, and O'Reilly deflects it behind for the corner. When they do get in the final third, they're so confident, DR Congo.
I tell you what, both wingers, even Mbuku on this right-hand side, he looks tricky. I think the England players were complaining they wanted a handball. You're never going to get that. See his arm just come behind him. Siddiqui.
Owen, I'm English, right? And I make no secret of it, right? But you know, when you see a team come and play like DR Congo are playing today, it makes you feel good about the sport that we love.
Yeah.
They've been outstanding.
Everything's possible.
In goes the corner. Anderson's header for England. Madueke helps it on. Now it's with Wan-Bissaka. Sipenga's cross. That was headed away by Mark Gahey. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It feels like there's a big 15 minutes on the cards for the England coach Thomas Tuchel. Maybe he looks to his bench at this stage. Maybe it needs more clever players.
Yeah,
a Saka, a Rodgers, someone like that.
Yeah, I agree. He's clever and all, by the way.
Well, the two wingers have been brilliant.
Fabulous.
I feel sorry for Mbuku because he's just been outshone by Sipenga on the other side.
He is. But you know what? He's got that low centre of gravity. He's tricky. He's hard to play against. O'Reilly's 6'2", 6'3". That's a difficult matchup for him.
Well, Bellingham's going to get the free kick. Don't forget James Corden and the After Hours crew will be back tonight for another nightly wrap of today's World Cup action with special guests. That's on Fox at midnight local. Noni Madueke for England. On it goes to Jed Spence, who's charging forward from right back. But look at the defending again. Superbly read by Axel Tuanzebe.
Yeah, they've been flawless. Tuanzebe. But again, I don't mind the run from Jed Spence. It opens up space for other people.
Do you know what's fascinating, Owen? You've got a situation where Aaron Wan-Bissaka was relegated with West Ham. Axel Tuanzebe was relegated with Burnley. Players like that, they're going to get moves. I mean, we're going to see this clearance again. There's Wan-Bissaka. I mean, that's worth its weight in gold.
Marcus Rashford can't believe it. He was probably just a bit too careful, Marcus. He just tried to get it on target. If he hit it a bit harder, I don't think Wan-Bissaka could have reacted.
I'm going to make the statement now. I love Sipenga out there on the left. He's brilliant to watch. And Mbuku to Wan-Bissaka. They're threatening again. Wissa! Oh, he's hit the post! Inches away from 2-0. Wissa can't believe he didn't score. Owen Hargreaves next to me has his head in his hands. You can't believe it either.
What a ball from Wan-Bissaka. Deflection off O'Reilly. But he's there. Oh, that's a gift. He just tries to guide it on goal. He can't believe it. What a chance. 2-0 that is. Problem for England. Wow, what a moment that is.
What a gigantic moment in this round of 32 game. Now here's Kane at the other end. Harry Kane's in. Harry Kane's gone over. What's he going to give? He's given a free kick to DR Congo for simulation.
I'll tell you what, I think he gets there first.
Mark Clattenburg, talk to me.
Yeah, my first impression was Kane, as Kane's going towards the goalkeeper. The only thing that the referee has to look at is, does the goalkeeper go into the path of Harry Kane? And yes, he does. That is not a simulation. There is a clear contact. FIFA's instructions to the referee is when there is a contact, it must be certainly not a simulation. For me, I would rather the referee have a look at this and have a look at this again and to give a penalty kick.
Mark, would you give a penalty there?
Yeah, it just feels like a penalty. Once Harry Kane gets to the ball first and the goalkeeper doesn't touch the ball, for me, there's a clear contact by the goalkeeper and a penalty kick should be awarded.
Well, it's the Jordanian team. They are checking for a penalty. It's being looked at by the video assistant referee. I must say, from the referee's perspective, trailing the play like that didn't have the best of views, did he? The cheer you can hear is because the crowd have been told they're checking for a possible penalty.
I think he's
the check is over.
No.
The check is over.
I'll be honest, I thought it was a pen. Harry gets there first.
No penalty. What a first half this has been.
Wow.
Should have been 2-0 to DR Congo, and then possibly England could have had a penalty at the other end in the blink of an eye. That's the World Cup for you. It's the round of 32. It's knockout football. It's where it really starts to matter.
But it was a brilliant ball as well. In behind for Harry Kane. Be positive.
It's the first time they've played a pass like that, England, all half.
Exactly. Play forward, don't play sideways.
Coming up, we will have the Bank of America half-time show on Fox with Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I can't wait to hear what the team make of the first half we've seen here in Atlanta.
Well, if you think about Thierry...
Where do you start?
Zlatan run into those space. They get there first. They want a pen.
There's Rice. Rice has done well. Rashford. There's no way through. It's like a blue wall. The Great Wall of Congo.
Hey, they've been brilliant. Credit to them. Defensively, but they've come to play as well, Fledge.
Here's Madueke running at Masuaku. Only to Mukau, Sipenga, in went Anderson. Anderson encouraging his teammates. He wants to see more. 6 minutes added on.
You see the touch there from Harry Kane. I mean,
it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
I don't know how they've not give it.
This contact is a penalty.
Whether he pulls his arms in or not, his body gets in the way of Harry.
You see, Klatz makes the point. You've got VAR. At least go take a look at the screen. You can't just solely rely on somebody else. It's a good job O'Reilly's as strong as he is. And Buku was all over him there.
That's one of the first ones I've seen where I thought I didn't really agree with the refs. You know, they've done such a good job, the refs, in this tournament, but what a big moment in the game.
Well, that's the kind of moment that might well define whether you stay in or go out, ultimately. I just think you've got to go and have a look. If the technology's there, just have a look. If you say it's the same decision as you made originally, I've not got a problem with that.
100%. That's what it's there for.
Crossed in by O'Reilly. There's good defending again. Here's Rice. Konsa. Madueke has seen as much of the ball as an attacking player as anybody for England. Good cross, good save. Brilliant from Mpassi. Bellingham thought he'd scored. And there's the DR Congo goalkeeper again.
I mean, Jude's given Mpassi a hug. He can't believe it. He's made 2 world-class saves on him.
This is the better one, Owen.
What a save.
That's a better save than the first one.
Absolutely fabulous. He reads him as well. Look at Wan-Bissaka there getting down.
What a save. What a
tournament he's had, by the way.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here's Sipenga. That's not bad, is it? That's excellent defending by Spence. Mukau was the player they were trying to pick out. Sipenga looks like a pudding star, doesn't he? How is he not playing in one of Europe's top 5 leagues?
He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Outside, inside.
1 or 2 managers watching the coverage just putting a little note down.
Do you know what they're saying to their sport director? How come you've not picked him?
I mean, look at that for a save.
But Jude Bellingham's the one, Fletch, getting in the box, winning headers.
Here's O'Reilly. Rice. Mukau gets back on the ball. And Anderson with some defending to do. Wissa. Sipenga. He's tortured Spence at times in the half. Spence needed help from Konsa there.
I need a replay of that. I think he's just tried something audacious.
Oh, they've got a dark room where Jed Spence can go and have a lay down for 15 minutes at half-time just to clear his mind. Here's Madueke. Can England get an equaliser before the break? Harry Kane. Back out to Madueke. Rashford's in the box. Bellingham in there now as well. You're not going to beat him like that.
But you know, Sipenga, he's probably waited for a moment like this his whole life, Fletch. Do you know what? And he's enjoying it. He's putting all his skills on show.
What do they say, Owen? What's the phrase? Cometh the hour, cometh the man. That certainly applies to Brian Sipenga out there on the DR Congo
Absolutely
left.
fabulous. You play your whole life for a moment like this. Go and enjoy and express yourself. Show your talent. Big half-time for England.
He's turned up today and he said, this is my stage. This is where I want to play. I'm going to show you what I can do. And he's been magnificent.
Do you know what? I think a lot of fans, he probably thought, a lot of you won't want my name, but you will by the end of the game.
Spinning away there, and Buku. Sadiki. Sipenga. Whistler's in the middle. Spence made the block. Gay, he tied his things up, and the offside flag was up against DR Congo.
He's been a mountain of a man, Mpassi. Great ball in from Madueke, great header from Bellingham.
That's a brilliant save. He's travelling the ball as well. I mean, there's so much speed. The cross has got a lot of pace on it, so all Bellingham's got to do is direct it.
Sometimes it's just your day, Fletch.
Absolutely. Here's Bellingham. Still about a minute of additional time to play, and then Thomas Tuchel's got to sort things out from an England perspective. Bellingham's gone close twice, and Mpassi denied it both times. Kane might have had a penalty, but didn't get it. The big moment, Sipenga's goal. Whistler's hit the post. Cross lifted in. Wan-Bissaka's header. Not the best of headers, that, from Wan-Bissaka, in all honesty. The last touch there was a DR Congo touch, so England get the corner. Buku can't believe it. Bellingham wants a bit more from the England fans, wants some encouragement from those behind and pass his goal.
They put so much effort in, DR Congo. I just wonder, can they do it for 90 minutes?
What's the phrase? Thou shalt not passing.
So far, he's having the game of his life.
So this looks like the last chance for England. Declan Rice, so often the provider from corners for Arsenal in their Premier League winning season. Can he find the delivery here for England? Gay on the move in the middle. He's gone deep again. Harry Kane! Brilliant save again! He's a one-man wall! He's unbeatable in passing!
What is going on?
Even Harry Kane can't score past him, Owen. He's taken that where he didn't want to take it as well. He used any part of his body, it would appear, the goalkeeper.
Harry can't believe it. It's come over. He's hit it on the volley, clean as a whistle. And
It's
he's just stood
half-time.
tall.
It's half-time. And Passey's been brilliant. This is the moment. Harry Kane hits it. Oh, look at him, Passey. Anywhere will do. I'll use anything to keep England out, he says. Brian Sipenga with the big goal, though. It's DR Congo who lead. England 6th and 7th at the back. Sipenga scored his first international goal. Wissa hit the post. Should England have had a penalty? The keeper's been outstanding. It's a sensation. England 0, DR Congo 1.
Thanks to Darren and to Owen. This World Cup then throwing up all the surprises. Alexi Lalas might want to turn that aeroplane around and come and join us for this halftime show. Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic with their thoughts when we come back. England are losing to DR Congo.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo, so every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fan, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and improved mood within months. Stop guessing. Start knowing. Visit Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com.
If you're still using a sports book to bet on the soccer tournament, you're getting robbed. Delete that app and join the millions using Polymarket. Polymarket's a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans, not the house. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for soccer's biggest stage. Available in all 50 states. Download the Polymarket app, use promo code FIELD to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FIELD. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility apply.
An upper corner shot's just deflected by the goalie. It's a corner kick. Wow! Incredible!
Beautiful shot!
No, that fan earned 2% cash rewards buying Pulisic merch.
They're using the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo, which scores unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases.
Scoring 2% more. Wonder what that's like.
Oh, it's like...
Score off the field with the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Visa, worldwide partner of FIFA World Cup 26.
Impressive.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Bank of America.
Wow.
So just 7 minutes on the clock, and DR Congo went ahead against England. Brian Sepenga with the goal, wide open at the far post, but that is far from the whole story of that first half. A first half that had everything. The Congolese fans at the Atlanta Fan Fest loving that moment. Sepenga putting them 1-0 up as we welcome you inside our studio. Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. My goodness, we've barely got enough time to show you the storylines from that first half. We're going to give it our best shot. 7 minutes in. Thierry, go.
Exactly the start you didn't want, Rebecca. Assist from Bambahe, and we can see Brian Sepenga. He's alone. You wonder why he's alone, because the run of Sadiki right now takes the right back away, Jet Spence, and then Sepenga can finish. Hey, well, I think Pickford should do better. You should never get beaten on your first post side of the goal, obviously. And then, Rebecca, we all thought that maybe that was going to be the moment. Declan Rice on the cross, Jude Bellingham, but Mpassi, you're going to hear his name a lot on those highlights, saving the header of Bellingham. And then Kane does what he does well. We all thought he was going to score. Twanzebe blocks him. Then Madueke, he makes an amazing move on the side. Ball goes, O'Reilly touches it. Rashford shoots right there, and then Wan-Bissaka saves it on the line.
Then we have a question situation here. Good ball in the space. Harry Kane comes. For me, that is a clear penalty. But you know what, Thierry? I got a message from Alexi. He says it's a dive. And Rebecca, you know what? I'm going to block Alexi because he has no clue what he's talking about. Now we have a good cross from Maduka here. Good header from Bellingham, but this goalkeeper is flying for the moment. He has done some great saves, and he's continued to do those saves. And look at this set piece. Good shot from Harry Kane. Listen to that sound. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle away.
Yeah.
Rebecca, breathe, Rebecca.
Glad you guys are having fun. 1-0 to DR Congo. It's nearly panic stations. What does Thomas Tuchel do now?
It might be a game for Ollie Watkins and his presence in the box. The more the game is going to go, the deeper they're going to be. Bukayo Saka crossing early, maybe. But I have to say that for VAR not to call at the very least the referee and check if there was a pen or not, which for me was a penalty. But can we actually go back to the point of just maybe bring the referee to go and see what's happening VAR? Because there is a discussion here. Regardless of what it is, I clearly stand on it is a pen. I'm just saying you don't even bring the referee to go and see.
Yeah.
They obviously didn't think that it was one and it wasn't a mistake, but for me, it was at least can you go and check?
One word. Do they come back in, yes or no? One word, Zlatan.
They have to come back.
Okay.
If not, we're not going to see you anymore. You're going home or what?
That is correct. I shall be departing. The United States in action later today. The Americans will face Bosnia and Herzegovina in the San Francisco Bay Area. We'll get you ready for that one after the break.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' toys are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo, so every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fam, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask Chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your health, how do you know what's right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Not trends, your biology. Many people who use Viome report better digestion, more energy, and improved mood within months. Stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com.
If you're still using a sports book to bet on the soccer tournament, you're getting robbed. Delete that app and join the millions using Polymarket. Polymarket's a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans, not the house. Polymarket, your go-to prediction market for soccer's biggest stage. Available in all 50 states. Download the Polymarket app, use promo code FIELD to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code FIELD. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility apply.
Everyone sees me as a football player, but before anything else, I'm human. I'm Javier El Chicharito Hernandez, and every single day I'm still learning how to live with problems, mistakes, ever since I was born. This isn't a normal podcast. Everything here is spontaneous, real, and genuine. Just honest conversations about what it means to be alive. I'm Javier El Chicharito Hernandez, and this is Learning to Be Human. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Learning to Be Human, and listen now.
Story.
Even if I weren't a part of it, I would be blown away.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Subscribe now so you don't miss a thing. The official The Last of Us podcast.
Listen and follow this podcast for free on the iHeartRadio app. #1 for music, radio, and podcasts all in one.
Belgium take on Senegal in Seattle before the US face Bosnia and Herzegovina tonight in the San Francisco Bay Area. Now for the moment of the half, sponsored by Bank of America, Brian Zipenga scores for DR Congo. They lead 1-0. England have never won a World Cup match when trailing at halftime.
Payroll's running, 401k added. So simple. Who the? Hey there, I'm you with Gusto Payroll. You look so relaxed. Sure, payroll's done. Compliance is covered and even signed the new lease. Love this for me.
Doc, am I seeing double?
Just me with more gusto. Get crystal clear payroll, benefits, and HR so you can double down on your business. Choose the future with Gusto.
Are you looking for support in your weight management journey? Zepbound tirzepatide may be able to help. Zepbound is a prescription medicine used with a reduced calorie diet and increased physical activity to help adults with obesity or some adults with overweight who also have weight-related medical problems to lose excess body weight and keep the weight off. Zepbound is approved as a 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, or 15 milligram injection. Zepbound contains tirzepatide and should not be used with other tirzepatide-containing products or any GLP-1 receptor agonist medicines. It is not known if Zepbound is safe and effective for use in children. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer, or if you've had multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes before scheduled procedures with anesthesia, if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Talk to your doctor. Call 1-800-545-5979 or visit zepbound.lily.com.
Big transfer news today.
Who's moving?
Me. To the couch. With Domino's best deal ever since they just added stuffed crust.
Any pizza, any toppings, now with stuffed crust for $9.99.
It's a long-term contract with no release clause.
Only $9.99? Yeah, that sounds like the move. I'm heading straight to
Domino's. Prices higher for some locations. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Select this offer from 6/15 through 7/26. Online only. Size availability varies by crust type. Max 7 toppings, 6 for pan and New York style crust. Minimum purchase required for delivery. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
The best skaters, BMX riders, and moto athletes in the world don't compete in leagues. Until now. The X Games League Championship is live from New Orleans, July 24th through 26th. 3 days of elite action sports, plus performances from Metro Boomin, JID, Subtronics, and Bunt. Watch on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2. Stream on the ESPN app, Roku, Kick, Amazon, and X Games YouTube. The inaugural champion gets crowned this July.
Attention parents, watch your child go from ABCs to confident readers in just 30 days with Hooked on Phonics. It only takes 15 minutes a day to unlock the most important life skill for their future, reading. We transform kids no matter their starting point with fun lessons, catchy songs, and guaranteed results. 1 grade level jump or your money back. Right now, get free access to Hooked on Math and Spelling apps, plus your first month for just $1. Visit hookedonphonics.com today and unleash your child's reading potential.
But sometimes coaches give the team another 10. And sometimes another 10 might be too long. But look, the team that was there created a lot of chances, in all fairness. If it wasn't for the goalkeeper, it could have been a 2-1 for England or a 2-2, because let's remember that Visa hit the post.
You trust in the team, Zlatan, or you make changes?
They shouldn't panic. Tuchel is an experienced coach. He knows what he's doing. He has a feeling of the team, and he knows when the right moment is to make a change. But do not panic, because you had great chances. You see there, he's studying now what the move is, and let's see.
Interesting there, Jude Bellingham also talking to the referee. They'll feel hard done by England. What have they got in this next massive 45 minutes? Let's take you back. Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves in Atlanta.
Rebecca, thank you. No changes yet from either coach. England as they were at the start, so are DR Congo. Let's just bring in Mark Clattenburg briefly, because Mark, you've had another look at the penalty.
Yeah, I've got the chance to look at it in slow motion, and what happens is if the goalkeeper leaves his left arm on the floor, then I believe if Harry Kane makes contact with that arm, then it wouldn't be a penalty. But what the goalkeeper does is he lifts his left arm up and catches Harry Kane's foot, and therefore a penalty kick should have been awarded.
OK, people have also said to me that Harry Kane's caught his own foot beforehand. Is that significant?
No, he does catch his foot before the goalkeeper challenge. He does catch his right foot on the turf, but however, he steps one more step before the contact, and that step's important. That, therefore, it's not a dive.
Clats, thank you. So the second half underway. England in white, DR Congo in blue. The goal after 7 minutes from Brian Sipenga. The difference between these two teams. Jude Bellingham had 2 headers saved by Mpassi, who blocked a Harry Kane shot on the stroke of half-time as well. Wan-Bissaka with an unbelievable goal-line clearance from Rashford, and the penalty that wasn't, so England did generate chances. Let's bring in Jeff Streeves, who's pitch side. Jeff, you've got some information about what Anthony Barry said at half-time, Tuchel's assistant.
Yes, he agrees with Zlatan and Thierry in the studio. He said, we created lots of chances, we must continue to do what we're doing, not panic. Their keeper, man of the match, which says how many chances we have created.
Jeff, thank you. Here's Wan-Bissaka playing it on here to Mbuku, early defending for O'Reilly. Wan-Bissaka carried on running. They almost opened England up there, DR Congo, right to the start of the half.
Yeah, they're not going to just sit in and defend. They've been brave all game. Obviously, England created plenty of moments, as Thierry said. Goalkeeper has been absolute. The pass has been incredible. You have to be patient, not try and force it, England. They will get their chances.
Also got to remind everybody that it might well have been 2-0 to DR Congo. Wissa from inside the 6-yard box hit the outside of the post when he looked certain to score. England are the team that have to score the next goal in this match. Madueke challenged over there by Masuaku. The goal that has been scored today by Sipenga could turn out to be the most significant against England in a game like this since Joe Gaetjens of the United States in 1950. We've been going through big shocks for England in World Cup finals. That's the biggest to date. DR Congo looking to add their own little chapter. Can England find a way back in? Noni Madueke. That's a good header away by Axel Tuanzebe, who's missed absolutely nothing back there defensively so far today. There's your confidence. Arthur Masuaku, whether it's misplaced confidence, Elliot Anderson's got the ball. And that's not a good enough pass to Jude Bellingham. It's not the time to start showboating if you're DR Congo's left back.
No, definitely not. Especially not 47 minutes in. He's played brilliant, Masuaku. There's no need, just clip that up the line. Good pressing from Madueke.
If you were going to make a change, and Thierry said he might well have done it at half-time, who would you be looking at on the England bench?
Morgan Rogers. I think you need somebody like him. I think Declan Rice and Eldie Dan's two brilliant players, but they're very similar. You're going to have more possession. I think you need a difference maker on the half-turn. Morgan can give you that. Jude can come play a little bit deeper where he's very effective.
And Buku back to Mukau. Wan-Bissaka's lost out to Rice. Two players who know each other well. Both with West Ham United connections, those two. O'Reilly. Rashford. O'Reilly on the run, Chancellor Mbemba across. And the foot in there from Mukau. And England get their first corner of the second half. The third corner that England have generated so far today. All eyes on the England captain, who's got Jude Bellingham not too far away from him. So Rice to deliver. And Bellingham was just trying to time his run there. Masuaku beats him to the ball. Seems to be that preference today, the deeper corner from Declan Rice, Owen.
Yeah, he's just whipping it into an area. I think Marcus Rashford's job is to try and get him and pass it and block you.
When you see him do it for Arsenal, he tends to put it shorter than that, right underneath the crossbar, where the likes of Gabriel, etc., can attack it. But it's a different approach from Declan Rice today. Now he's going to try with the outswinger from the other side to see whether he can get England back on terms here.
I think it's interesting for Arsenal. I think 85% of their corners, Fletcher, are in-swingers.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's why they score so many goals. It's interesting. Tuchel's going the other way. He's going for the outswinger.
Well, he's changed it because Declan Rice has just taken the outswinger, which you see Kane coming together with Mbemba. But now, in fact, Konsa then came out. Rice thought he'd been taken off it, but now Rice is going to do it again. So maybe they've got something up their sleeve in the middle, England, from this latest corner. So it will be the Rice outswinger. Two centre-backs in there, Guéhi and Konsa. It's flattered this time and defended by DR Congo. Here's Declan Rice. Noni Madueke.
Look at the blue shirt, so swarm on the England players.
Well, that's a painful coming together between Wissa and Spence, and both of them stay down. This is Mbuku, and that's an important little block from Guéhi, because Wan-Bissaka made a great run down the right. The two players who just collided are still down, as you can see. Here's Rashford. Still Rashford. Rashford's in! Side netting.
And that's better for Marcus Rashford. He was just happy to get rid of Wan-Bissaka. A bit of space opens up for him. You see that one from Spence and Wissa. But look at the space it opens up. It's brilliant, Marcus Rashford, in those situations. Moves the ball quickly. Probably got to go the other side of the roof of the net. Not going to be passy from there.
Stepping in there was Mutasami. There's Masuaku. And then Siddiqui.
They're good down this left-hand side, aren't they? Masuaku.
To be honest, they're not bad down the other side as well. Here's the Rashford chance again. I mean, he's got to go for it himself because there's nobody really up there with him. Harry Kane hadn't got there quick enough.
Yeah, but Fletch, from there, you've got to go across goal or you've got to go roof of the net. You know,
Yeah.
from there, you're going to struggle to score. Better, though, for Marcus, positive.
He scored 19 times in an England shirt. 3 goals in 2022 for Marcus Rashford, who's just come back to Manchester United from a season at Barcelona. Bellingham's made the run. Declan Rice has found him with the pass. Wan-Bissaka got a deflection on that. Mpassi made the save and then cleared off the line by Mbemba. The goal of DR Congo is living a charmed life.
Well, it was a brilliant reaction from Mpassi, but just as good Mpemba as well, covering.
Madueke with the cross, and that's going to go behind. I mean, the ball's like a magnet to the DR Congo goalkeeper. It's the change of flight of Wan-Bissaka that makes it awkward.
Yeah.
There you go, just off the toe. Look at the different spin. He started to go the other way in anticipation.
Yeah, but his teammate was there for him just in case. Great reaction. That's difficult.
He's having the game of his life. You've almost got to laugh.
Yeah, he's loving it, isn't he?
He's absolutely loving it.
It's what you dream of, an opportunity like this.
I tell you something, he'll never forget today, will he?
Well,
he will never forget today.
He'll prefer it if he wins. Still a long way to go, and England creating plenty of chances.
On the subject of Mpassi, scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. He's got to be banging contention. Madueke's cross, too high for Kane. Coming onto it there was Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, it's brilliant, a moment of work from Sipenga. I think Mpassi's probably thinking,
yeah,
he's probably got his hand on it so far, but there's still plenty of time to play.
It might not be a bad idea just to see how many of these Man of the Match awards are kicking about behind the scenes, because you might need more than one today.
I think they'll just take, if they can find a way to get through DR Congo.
He's 31 years of age. It's his third major tournament. There's the deflection. That's how much it shifts, and that's quite significant when the goalkeeper's got his weight going the other way.
But again, it was Jude Bellingham, really positive, getting the ball, dribbling, making things happen. Can't just be him, though. They need others.
Well, they've had the lead now for more than 47 minutes. DR Congo, they scored in the 7th minute through Brian Sipenga. England all over the place at the back at that point. Wissa hit the post. England had a host of first-half chances, but couldn't get it past either Mpassi or Wan-Bissaka or the referee. I mean, everything's going on here. Spence. They've been brilliant out of possession as well, haven't they? The work the two wide players have done, chasing the England fullbacks, etc.
Yeah, I mean, it only works if everybody's disciplined. So far, they put in such a brilliant shift.
Mark Gahey switches things out here to Arsenal's Noni Madueke. Not Jed Spence. Elliot Anderson. Madueke. Sipenga's gone back there every step of the way with Spence. Very, very determined in his defending there, the goal scorer. That's brilliant from Masuaku.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he? No pressure, keeping the ball.
Arsene Wenger sat behind Gianni Infantino here in Atlanta today. This is Mutasami of DR Congo, and now Masuaku plays it forward to Siddiqui.
Look at that football.
It's an England team that won all 8 qualifying matches. Didn't concede a goal either in the process. Eyebrows were raised, though, when the squad was announced. You could probably hear Thomas Tuchel bellowing out instructions in the background.
Well, that was Jed Spence. He said, don't go back, play forward. And he didn't say that nicely either.
No. Spence to Anderson. Konsa won the Europa League at the end of the season with Aston Villa. Gahey, part of 2 cup-winning teams with Manchester City, the League Cup and the FA Cup. Here's Declan Rice, who won the championship with Arsenal and played in a Champions League final. Gets it back again from Rashford. Bellingham. Mutasami sniffing around, trying to win the ball back for DR Congo. Here's Spence. Now Madueke. England having to work so hard for everything they get. Madueke's cross cleared away by Axel Tuanzebe. He's another one that should be in man of the match reckoning as well. Rashford's cross, that's not good enough. Tuchel's got to make changes, Owen.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Well, Anthony Bay just singled to the bench. Anthony Gordon's going to come on.
I think Bukayo Saka as well. Straight into the face of Harry Kane.
That was always going to be a difficult matchup for Marcus Rashford against Wan-Bissaka. Know each other from Manchester United.
O'Reilly leaves it for Rashford. Here's Guehi. And everybody back defensively, including Yohan Wissa at the moment for DR Congo. England have got a bit more than half an hour to sort this out.
But when they triple up here, like DR Congo do, the ball's got to go back inside. That means they're outnumbered in the middle. They're doubling up on the outside. That means you've got to go back inside.
And Spence lost out, then Anderson lost out. Here's Sipenga. Mutasami to Siddiqui. He was clattered by Anderson. Surprised the referee's not pulled it back for a free kick there.
What it was.
Off goes Harry Kane. Plays it through towards Rashford, but that's hit the DR Congo defender. Kane wanted handball.
What a block from Tuanzebe. He was in, Marcus Rashford. Great awareness.
Saka and Gordon already in front of the England bench. Mutasami. Axel Tuanzebe. Now Noah Siddiqui skips away and just leaves Jed Spence floundering there. Sipenga in towards Wissa. Gets it back again, Sipenga. Swung in by Masuaku. Defended in there by Anderson. Swept on them by Mutasami to Wan-Bissaka. The England substitutes wait. Mbuku. Well, the switch was on for Mutasami. He just put too much juice on the pass. So England can make the changes. Marcus Rashford's coming off. He's replaced by Bukayo Saka. And they're going to take... Are they going to take Madueke off as well? At the moment, they've taken the same player off twice on the board. So Madueke and Rashford replaced by Gordon and Saka. Here's O'Reilly. Got a fresh partner out there in the new Barcelona man, Anthony Gordon. O'Reilly at the byline, pulls back the cross. Mutasami with the clearance. Declan Rice heads it on. There's Chancellor Mbemba. So good defensively, DR Congo.
Mate, they defend their box so well.
Coming up on FS1, Belgium takes on Senegal in their round of 32 match. That's from Seattle. Coverage starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. He's getting more and more agitated by the second, isn't he, Thomas Tuchel?
That's pressure. But he's got to stay relaxed, Thomas. Give the message to the boys calmly.
Oh, it's a lovely pass into the stride of Mutasami. Sipenga's having a field day against Spence. Off he goes again. Spence gets a foot in this time. Mutasami, Sipenga, and now Noah Siddiqui. Straight to Anderson. Arthur Masuaku, Chancellor Mbemba. And look at the space out there for Mbuku. And takes on O'Reilly, who defends it behind for the DR Congo corner. Different type of winger now, Bukayo Saka on this side against Masuaku, which might allow England to play their way in a little bit more.
Maybe, yeah, maybe work on those little triangles. But DR Congo, they're not just sitting back, are they? Still trying to attack.
And it's rare that DR Congo get a corner. Haven't had many today, just a couple. And gone short with this one to Sipenga. And it's opened up here for them. There's the shot! Ooh! Pickford was flying across. That took a flick as well. That's a corner. And Mbuku Trying to put his name up in lights like Sipenga did in the first half.
Well, I give Spence a little hesitation there. Brilliant header from Elliot Anderson. I think that was going in. He's got a lovely left foot in Buku.
Well, Mishak Elliott is stripped and ready down below us for DR Congo, so their coach is going to counter what Thomas Tuchel has done to try and change England. With 27 minutes left to play in Atlanta. Sipenga out to take the corner. Pensive looks on England faces. They're nervous in here. It's a deep corner. It's travelled a long way. Declan Rice was there defending it. Saka on the ball for the first time, but Mutasami was quickly across there to dispossess him. So many occasions in this match, the DR Congo player has won his individual battle. So here's the change. Elia for Mbuku. So they're going to change the right winger.
Thought he played fantastic. Mbuku can be very proud.
Plays for Allianzspor in Turkey. The man who's just come on. Handshakes all round for the man who's just gone off. He was outstanding on the right.
Exceptional. Not a bad idea, by the way. Fresh legs. You know, they put in so much hard work, DR Congo. They're going to need subs.
Every tick of the clock at the moment is a positive one for the team ranked 41 in the world by FIFA, the Democratic Republic of Congo. O'Reilly. Esri Concept. Jed Spence. That's crossed in towards Kane, who lost his balance in the middle. There's a lot of coming together in there. And Bemba, one of the players. Here come DR Congo. The fresh legs of Elia on that side, but the defending done for England by Nico O'Reilly.
He just fell over Elia. Just lost his balance, was sprinting too quick. Nico O'Reilly did well to match him.
It doesn't get going as quickly as the smaller player does, but when he gets in stride, Nico, he's got a fair turn of speed about him, hasn't he?
That's the last thing you need, is the sub-fletch coming on, doing a sprint like that. Knackers you.
Gordon delivers the cross towards Kane, headed away by the DR Congo captain Mbemba. Quickly on the seed, Mukau. There's O'Reilly for England. Anderson. Can England find a way? Can DR Congo keep them out? Is a sensation on the cards in Atlanta in the World Cup round of 32. Bukayo Saka. Spence was strong. Mutasami gets back. Cleared away by Mukau for DR Congo. Every time they need a player, they find the player.
I'll tell you what, he did really well, Spence. Puts the ball into an area, there's just nobody there.
There's not too many moments in the match where you get a chance to actually catch your breath.
Little pull from Konsa. It's been some game. I mean, that first 45 minutes felt like 90 on its own.
Well, the amount of chances and big moments there were in the first half, it was an unbelievable 45 minutes of World Cup football. It's symptomatic of the tournament, though. It's been that kind of tournament. Teams are here to win, aren't they? The teams that have come to win matches are having success. The ones who don't want to play that way are going to go home a lot sooner than they thought they might.
Yeah, you have to be brave. DR Congo have been brave, you'd have to say. Obviously, you have to defend well, but again, you've got to attack when you get the chances. Got some really good football players that enjoyed this occasion.
It's not really been Harry Kane's day today. They've not been able to generate opportunities for their captain. You wonder whether he might look to someone like Ollie Watkins.
Or Declan Rice. He hasn't had much of the ball.
No, there's a bad touch from Saka.
Cherry nailed it. It needs a Morgan Rogers.
Well, we will be back after this short match break. It's another big moment here for Thomas Tuchel to try and sort things out. Sipenga's goal still the difference. England 0, DR Congo 1.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo, so every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fam, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your health, how do you know what's right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Not trends, your biology. Many people who use Viome report better digestion, more energy, and improved mood within months. Stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com.
Just for being a customer.
Welcome back to Atlanta, where DR Congo lead 1-0. Take me home, country roads is what they're singing around the stadium. It'll be take me home on a jumbo jet if England don't get a goal pretty quickly, Owen Hargreaves.
And I'll tell you what, who's going home? That's a bigger question. Look at Thomas Tuchel, so animated.
He's going to make another change. He's going to send on Eberechi Eze, who's in that huddle, stripped and ready. We can only speculate at the moment who's going to be going off. Wouldn't it be great right now to send on Cole Palmer? The problem is he's in Tenerife on holiday, so they can't do that.
I'll tell you what, and you think about a game like this, you know, like where DR Congo quite deep, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Let's bring in Jeff Shreves. He's been eagerly taking a look at what was happening in the England huddle. Jeff.
Yes, Fletch, when that water break started, Thomas Tuchel made a beeline for Jude Bellingham to give him instructions. Then he moved on to Anthony Gordon and finally Declan Rice. After that, all the players in the huddle, well, he delivered probably the most important team talk of his international managerial career.
You're absolutely spot on, Jeff. It needed to be Churchillian, didn't it? From Thomas Tuchel. Jed Spencer's gone off. Eberechi Eze has come on. And does that mean that Declan Rice is going to play as a right back? It looks that way, Owen.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Needs must, I guess.
Feels like desperation from the England coach.
Yeah, well, it probably is. Still got time, got to be patient. What a brilliant job, DR Congo coaching staff have done with this group of players. Put a game plan together and execute.
Oh, they've been magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. So Declan Rice at right back. Eberechi Eze in that position just behind Harry Kane to try and open up DR Congo. It's not for the want of trying, but this team from the continent of Africa have been magnificent so far today. Here's Declan Rice. Crossed into Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka. That's a good cross. Anthony Gordon was there, but so was Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and nobody should be surprised that he's in the right place at the right time.
You're not getting past him. What a brilliant header. Timed beautifully. I think now with Eze playing as a number 10, Jude Bellingham will play a bit deeper, and I think it could suit England, him making runs from deep. He's very good at timing his run into the box. He's a good finisher.
So Rice out to take the corner. Time running out for England. 18 minutes to go in Atlanta. DR Congo closing in on their greatest ever World Cup victory. And just maybe their greatest ever victory, full stop. Konsa coming in at the far post, beaten to it. Well, that's a foul on Eze. Sipenga pulling the arm.
He didn't need to as well. Eze wasn't in a great position.
Two more DR Congo substitutes already down below us. It looks like one of them is Theo Bondonga. And that was headed away by Mukau in the middle of that DR Congo penalty area. Well, too much on that cross, not the kind of service Harry Kane was looking for. They're also going to send on Edo Kayembe, who plays in the Championship in England for Watford. I mean, this is the disparity. You know, Thomas Tuchel sent on Bukayo Saka, and Eberechi Eze have just won the Premier League. I mean, the DR Congo coach is turned into a fella who plays for Watford, but I can guarantee he's going to play way above that level here when he comes on in this blue shirt. They've been inspired today.
Oh, they've been brilliant. Every single one of them. We're running out of time, England. Need a bit more creativity than this.
O'Reilly. Now Gordon.
There's nobody there to help him, though.
Feels like a battle that Anthony Gordon is going to find very difficult to win against Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
You need somebody to help him as a ball player so you can play 1-2s.
Bukayo Saka to Eberechi Eze, the Arsenal double act, making a triple. Here's Declan Rice, hoisting the cross. Didn't go out, they're appealing for it, the Congo substitutes. There's the cross to Kane! He scores! England's saviour! England's captain! Harry Kane in the nick of time! Cometh the hour, cometh the man, cometh the England captain. He's now got as many goals in the World Cup as the great Pelé. Massive moment for England.
Oh, who else but Harry Kane? What a ball in. Great movement from Harry Kane. Just spins off to Nzebe. No pressure on the ball. Gordon just clips it in. But he's just alive, Harry Kane.
I know he's been brilliant today, but does the goalkeeper need to do better, Owen? I didn't like to ask you based on how good he's been.
Do you know what? I think it's probably the easiest one he's had to save.
Just maybe got the weight going the other way at the outset that made it a fraction more difficult. There's Anthony Barry and Thomas Tuchel. There's relief for them. England have got 15 minutes now to try and win the match, and DR Congo are going to pick themselves up off the mat. Changes being made. They're taking off the goal scorer Sipenda for Bondonga, and they're going to take off Mukau for Kayembe.
I think that's one of the only times England and DR Congo didn't have any pressure on the ball.
A word on the goal scorer, Brian Sipenga, run himself into the ground. He could do no more today.
Played fabulous. He was giving me Ronaldinho vibes on that left-hand side there.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So 1-1.
Game on.
And the cross of St George has its mojo back for now.
Maybe that's the plan, Fletch. Keep crossing it.
You can take the luggage off the jumbo. England are back in it. But boy, are they having to work hard out there.
Oh, big time.
Been a fantastic match.
Fabulous. Both teams. England have tried and pushed. DR Congo made it difficult.
Now let's see how DR Congo respond to seeing the lead go. They've had it for 68 minutes. That's a long time, and you just start to believe, you just start to think it might be your day, might be you. This could be your moment. Now they've got to go again.
But if you think about that cross from Gordon, no pressure on the ball, Fletch. That's normal. They're tired. 76 minutes in. They put in so much hard work.
That's a heavy landing for Wan-Bissaka. Referee plays on. Anthony Gordon for England. Great challenge by Chancellor Bemba. Where's Pickford?
Well done, Jordan Pickford. Coming off your line. Whistle was in.
Oh, it's thumbs up and things like that now. They got faces like thunder 5 minutes ago.
I don't think I've ever seen Harry Kane celebrate like that. The relief and the emotion. That's the pressure.
It's his 83rd goal for England. And just when they needed one, he turns up. 12 goals in the World Cup. The same as the great man from Brazil. If ever you've got the same amount of goals as Pelé in a World Cup finals, then you've done the business.
What a stat that is.
And what a captain he's been as well.
He always delivers for England.
O'Reilly needs his speed down that side, and then his strength at the end against Elliott. That's good play from O'Reilly. Space now for Anderson. 12 minutes left in Atlanta. Jude Bellingham. Now Bukayo Saka. They're starting to look a little bit leg-weary, DR Congo. They've worked so hard. Saka's cross. Gordon the target. Wan-Bissaka away. Gordon to Kane. Anderson. Looks to chip on and curl on. It flicks the top of the net on the way through. England's supporters hold their heads in their hands.
A lot of confidence is going for England. They've got a bit more belief. Elliott's just trying to guide that into the back post.
Tell me this, because you've got the experience of being down there. You know when you one up, do you find that little bit more energy when it gets back to 1-1? Do you start to feel the pace? Because they just look like they've slowed down a bit, DR Congo.
Big time, Fletch. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Declan better be careful. He's going to be playing right back for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah,
he's playing like that.
He, yeah. Masuaku. Well, that's Kayembe. Ellie has come out to the left. Later on Fox, the US plays Bosnia and Herzegovina in their round of 32 clash in the Bay Area. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Fox. What an occasion that is going to be. It's got a lot to live up to based on what we've seen here in Atlanta. This has been a magnificent match.
And that's too straight a pass. But Declan Rice was involved in that goal, Fletch.
That's a great throw out from Pickford to Gordon. Look at the space he's got over there, and Bemba's had to go out. Brilliant defending. Knows he's not as fast as him, so I'll use the body.
Yeah, just got his body in the way. They're getting very deep now, DR Congo.
They're tired, aren't they? They're tired now. This feels like the 14th round of the 15-round World Heavyweight title fight. And they've knocked 7 bells out of each other for the previous 13 and a half.
Who's going to throw the biggest shot?
Declan Rice with the cross. Axel Tuanzebe with a header away. Been brilliant, Tuanzebe.
He's had about 30 headers, hasn't he?
Unbelievable.
It needs more than that. It needs more than just to cross it in there.
I don't mean this disrespectfully. I've never seen him play like this before. And I've seen plenty of Axel Tuanzebe. He's grown today.
Yeah, you've got to rise to the occasion. Just a bit too deep, DR Congo. That's just fatigue.
Gordon to Bellingham. They're just starting to find the little gaps now, England. Bellingham pulls it through. And Bemba in the right place at the right time. Here's Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Headed away by Mbemba, the captain again. I mean, the question now is, can DR Congo hang on and take it to extra time? Because they're not even thinking about trying to score now.
No, I think that's what they're waiting for.
They're in full survival mode, Owen.
Yeah, rightly so. You know, they put so much into the game. England got to keep the speed up.
Gordon caught by Wan-Bissaka. Referee says play on. England have got the ball. Here's Declan Rice.
Little Arsenal triangle down here on this right-hand side. Saka, Eze and Rice.
Saka to Eze. Rice to Saka. Eze. Saka. That's good from England. Kane waits in the middle. O'Reilly was in there. And Bemba's everywhere, by the way.
There's 2 of them.
That was good defending by Conser. Nice and patient with Johan Wissa sniffing around.
I think Tuanzebe and Bemba are going to have to ice the forehead at the end of the game. Had that many headers.
That's too far in front of Bellingham. Siddiqui.
He's a good mover, Siddiqui.
Here's Mutasami.
Well, that's good. It gives you a breather, getting out, keeping the ball.
There's Bondonga out there on that side with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. This is the Watford player, Kayembe. Chancellor Mbemba. It's a good pass to Elliott on this side. Declan Rice, the England defender. Played back to Arthur Masuaku. On to Axel Tuanzebe. Square to Chancellor Mbemba. Deflected off Harry Kane. Picked up by Declan Rice. 7 minutes left to play. Elliot Anderson wanted a runner, couldn't see one, so he goes this side instead to Bukayo Saka. Glides away from Masuaku, but he's got a crowd of DR Congo defenders on this side with him. Anderson. Gehi. Now Gordon. Bellingham. Anderson. Gehi. Gordon to Bellingham. Bellingham's crossed towards O'Reilly. The left back had gone right in the middle. Anderson's got defending to do. Anderson.
Wow, he does so well, Fletch. That could... Dealing with that, he bumps the attacker.
That's a good ball to Harry Kane. It's brilliant defending again from Tuanzebe. Given away to Anderson. DR Congo hanging on. That's Gordon coming onto it. And Mpassi there.
I love the way that Elliot Anderson plays. He's just got courage at all times.
He wants them to just calm down a touch. Thomas Tuchel, don't forget James Corden and the after-hours crew. Back tonight for another nightly wrap of today's World Cup action. Special guest, that's on Fox at midnight local. That was Justin Fields on the right. He's backing up Patrick Mahomes for Kansas City next season. Noah Siddiqui for DR Congo. Mishak Elia, Johan Wisser in the middle. Headed away by Gay for England. They're still not finished, DR Congo. Elia with the shot. Oh, imagine if that would have gone in.
I'll tell you what, Declan Rice is knackered.
Absolutely out on his feet, isn't he?
Absolutely on his feet. He's probably thinking, don't pass it to me, I need a breather.
The good news is England are still in the World Cup. The bad news is if they get through, they've got Mexico City, the Azteca, altitude, and Mexico haven't conceded a goal yet on Sunday.
Wow. I mean, what a stat that is. Mexico not conceded, Spain haven't either.
Astonishing.
I mean, this World Cup has been nuts.
Here's Bellingham. Are England in? Jude Bellingham for England! Saved by Mpassi. Another heroic moment for the DR Congo goalkeeper. Harry Kane. Still Harry Kane! Oh my word! Majestic! Harry Kane! Unbelievable! England lead 2-1. Arise, Sir Harry! He's just done the business for England big time.
Oh, who else? King Harry. I'll tell you what, Fletcher, this finish gets it out of his feet, shift, bang.
What a goal!
What a brilliant goal. Just wait for the moment, bodies around him. He always delivers, Harry Kane. Just needs a tiny little space. Absolutely no chance for Mpassi, who's been fabulous.
The same number of goals as Pelé. Forget that. Yeah. He's got one more now, and that's an absolute beauty. What a goal to win the game if that's what it does.
He's our greatest ever. Delivers in the biggest moments. Heartbreak for DR Congo. What an effort and performance they put in. But England, they kept pushing, Fletch. They were up against it. John Terry supporting the boys.
One
What a
former
game.
England captain salutes the current England captain. When you're in the mess, when you're in the mire, when you need somebody to step up, look no further than England's captain Harry Kane. A goal on 75 and an absolute thunderbolt on 86. And England now can almost see the last 16 of the World Cup.
You know what's amazing? He doesn't really need many looks, Fletch, does he? He just needs a little pocket of space. He finds it always. He's not the quickest, he's not the strongest, but he's so smart at getting his shot off.
By the way, that's 5 goals in the World Cup. He's level with Kylian Mbappe. Don't rule Harry Kane out of the Golden Boot.
Messi, I mean, all the boys are delivering, aren't they? Amazing. Amazing stuff.
It's heartbreaking, this, for the Democratic Republic of Congo, who have fought so hard here in Atlanta today. But you cannot deal with greatness. And that's the problem that they've encountered. Harry Kane, one of the greatest to ever do it. The greatest to do it in the white shirt of England.
Yeah, without question. He's delivered again. These England fans can't believe it. Jude Bellingham's delivered that run, getting into the box, that forward run. Thomas Tuchel made some big calls, by the way. Declan Rice going at right back, Saka and Gordon coming on, played a part. What a game.
So Arthur Masuaku is off. Yohan Wissa is off. And they've sent on Yoris Kayembe and Fiston Mayele. I just can't believe the looks on their faces. They must have felt that they were so close. He looks crestfallen, doesn't he, Brian Sipenga?
You know, he's had the game of his life. But you want to finish it with a win. And Passy as well.
Listen, you can be as good as DR Congo have been, but when world-class players decide it's their time, there's not a great deal you can do about it.
Any sport, NFL, NBA, World Cup, these boys, they get to their spots like Harry Kane. You can't stop them. We saw it yesterday with Mbappe, Fletch. Seen it with Messi on the edge of the box. These elite players, they get to their spots. Good night.
Haven't they had to work hard for it today, though, England?
Incredibly. You should have to, though, Fletch. It's hard. These DR Congo have made it so difficult for them. I think they just run out of steam in the subs.
There's so many heroes in blue. You cannot speak highly enough of them. Kane hits it once, the hat-trick, smashes it well over the bar. He is human after all.
They might be going up DR Congo, but they can be so proud of themselves. The way they've represented their country here.
What a building block they've given themselves now, this group of players, to go into the Africa Cup of Nations and potentially the World Cup in 4 years' time.
Fabulous. Defensively, and they can play as well.
And this will inspire the next generation of footballers in the Democratic Republic of Congo, won't it?
Yeah.
There'll be young kids now thinking, I'm going to be Axel Tuanzebe, I'm going to be Brian Sipenga, I'll be Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's wonderful.
Yeah. They're only going to get better. There's 160 million people as well, so they're going to keep delivering these players.
Hang on a second, they've got a free kick, 6 minutes to play. Maybe not all is said and done here in Atlanta. Anthony Gordon, the offender, and they're going to send everybody in here now. They've won plenty of headers, by the way. And Bemba and Tuanzebe, who's to say they can't win one in here?
Is Mpassi coming?
Not yet.
Surely not, Fletch.
Jordan Pickford waits. And Bemba and Tuanzebe have gone in there. John Stones is coming on to replace Declan Rice, who, as Owen said a few minutes ago, is absolutely shattered. So the substitute, Bondonga, is going to take the free kick.
Interesting what they do here. England got a very high line. See the two players conversing on the ball.
The England supporters hold their breath. In goes the free kick. It's not good enough. It's Elliott. He didn't get it under control quickly enough to be able to get the shot away. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now Chancellor Mbemba. Little drop of the shoulder against Anderson. Swings in the cross, but that's too deep. Chancellor Mbemba at the moment looks like Franz Beckenbauer.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Dropping the shoulder, chopping people.
Dear.
I mean, look at that.
I mean, that's an outrageous finish.
Technically, that is flawless. Standing leg is strong. Body's over the ball. Smashes it into the roof of the net.
That might be one of the touches of the World Cup, you know, where he's just pulled that down from. Elliott crosses. They're not finished yet, DR Congo. Mark Gay had to get there and be sharp about it. The referee gives the free kick.
I'll tell you what, I think it was a foul. From Konza. A couple of DR Congo players on the deck.
Yeah, Yoris Kayembe, one of them. Well, if it is to be the Azteca in Mexico City on Sunday, it takes you back to 1986. Diego Maradona scored the hand of God and the best ever goal that we've seen in a World Cup match in the space of 4 second-half minutes in front of over 114,000 supporters. It's etched into the memory of every England fan and probably every Argentinian fan as well. But what a day that's going to be for Mexico. Maybe the biggest tournament match that they've ever played.
See Harry Kane just shifts it away from Mbemba. Tuanzebe can't get out to him. I mean, technically, that's just a thing of beauty. You think about any of these players, Fletch, in any sport, they want to walk to their spot. Harry knew as soon as he took that touch, I'm going to try and shift this. What it means to him. Kiss of the badge. Elation. He's something else, Harry.
Listen, he's had some great moments in his career, but that has to be right up there. The 2 goals he scored here to save England. Because you were starting to think about the biggest ever upsets in World Cup matches and England's darkest day and all that kind of thing, because DR Congo were doing so well, and he stepped up and pretty much put the team on his back and gone, OK, then here I am, I'll carry you to the last 16.
Yeah, him and Jude, I think they're the ones for the big moments. They're there for you. That's what you need. You need your captain, stand up and be counted.
They're 2 minutes away, England now, 2 minutes of additional time. It seems like yesterday that Sipenga scored the goal for DR Congo. We've been through so much together. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Loads more to come today for the rest of the tournament. I mean, we're gripped by this, aren't we now? England leading 2-1. Here's Elia looking to get the other side of Esri Konsa. Give us your reflections, Owen, on what you see today. I mean, I don't know where you start.
I'm thinking the same thing as DR Congo manager. Can't believe it. I can't believe what I've seen. Just a brilliant game of football. Everybody putting everything they got into it. And the referee, obviously, the penalty. Big moment. But Harry Kane, the great players in the best games, Fletch. Any sport, they deliver.
But that's the feature of the World Cup, isn't it? The best players that are in the tournament are the star players of this World Cup.
Messi and Mbappe.
Here's Wissa, hang on. Hold on. This is not over. Foul by Bellingham. Free kick to DR Congo just outside the D.
I mean, you couldn't
Surely they can't.
You couldn't have a better position. No, it's a foul from Bellingham. No need as well. I mean, I used to take free kicks, Fletch. I would dream of this moment in my garden my whole life. You get a free kick to decide a game of this magnitude.
Wow.
And the good thing is, because it's quite central, you can go left or right.
He'll have no nails left.
No.
He's doing the organising, Jordan Pickford. Well, Yohan Wissa's been the man for the goals for DR Congo. 3 so far. He scored against Portugal. He got a couple against Uzbekistan. If he scores now, heaven knows. This is it. It has to go in.
Surprised there's only 4 on the wall for England.
Yohan Wissa against the England wall, and Jordan Pickford to keep DR Congo in the World Cup.
I've never seen the line on the side.
You can cut the tension in this stadium with a knife. Yohan Wissa of Newcastle. Oh, Pickford was just slightly concerned for a second, and then he turns and celebrates with the England supporters, and that should do it.
Big fist bump from Harry Kane.
He's never really got a hold of it properly, has he?
It's not. It doesn't dip.
The full-time whistle. And let me tell you, everybody, we've just witnessed the World Cup Classic. Brilliant game. Harry Kane, magnificent. A header to equalise. A bullet into the back of the DR Congo net to win it. He's got more goals in the World Cup now than the great Pelé. He's scored 84 times for England, and not many have been as important as the 2 goals he scored here today. But spare a thought for DR Congo. Brian Sipenga with a goal after 7 minutes, and they defended so well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Chancellor Mbemba, Axel Tuanzebe, Lionel Mpassi, absolutely magnificent. They gave it absolutely everything, but England march on. They're heading to the Azteca Stadium in Mexico City to play Mexico on Sunday. What a game. England 2, DR Congo 1.
Darren and Owen, thank you. It is always him. It is always Harry. England go through thanks to Harry Kane's heroics, and we have another confirmed round of 16 matchup for you. England are going to face Mexico July 5th in Mexico City. Thank you, chaps. Yeah, I did a lot. They don't half make it hard for England fans.
The struggle was real.
You can breathe now, Rebecca. We are with you.
Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. All the England fans
we
watching as well.
We didn't want you to go home. We need you here.
That was a lot. Thank you, Zlatan. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's talk about the game, shall we?
Even though you're a standby host.
Harry Kane. Thierry?
No, you know what? I don't have that. I like to stay in my lane, and I'm going to respect the rules of your country. But from now on, I'm going to call him Sir Harry Kane. Because what he has done today, you guys were looking for answers. He was by himself the answer. And not only the goals, and you know I'm going to go there. In the first half, Zlatan picked that up. He ran back to be in the back four to stop a counter, to go on the other side, to start the counter and almost finish it. I don't even know what to say anymore about Harry Kane. And you know, I'm not too much with the Tottenham thing and stuff with Arsenal. But from now on, I'm going to call him Sir Harry Kane. And please, I know I don't have that power. That's just a personal thing. Well done, England, because it was always going to be difficult against DR Congo. We've said it. But when you have Harry Kane, everything is possible.
What a performance from DR Congo,
Sir Harry,
you have to say. Yeah, sorry, Sir Harry, absolutely. I'll give you that power to give him a knighthood. Zlatan, that got scary for a while for England.
You were very scary. Thank God they didn't see you in the avocado room. Listen, this England, I just say Harry Kane. He did 3 things. 2 goals and the 1 run he did that Thierry said, that says everything, how much he means for this team. We talk about Messi, Argentina. France with Mbappe, but they have other superstars also. We talk Haaland for Norway. But when it comes to England, it's all about Harry Kane. And Thierry, you don't have the power to call him Sir Harry Kane, but I have.
Oh, okay.
Sir Harry Kane is England. And the way he performed today, he needs to continue like that if this England is going to have a chance. But at the same time, I want to give compliments to DR Congo.
Yes.
They had an amazing tournament. They made it difficult today for England. If they were more physical, stronger, they might have gone all the way, but this is the game. Compliments for them. They should be proud of them, the whole country, and they had an amazing run. Thierry.
And we know now about Fimbu, about the team, about Chancel Bamba, we already knew, but what a great captain he was on this tournament. Let's see what Sir Harry has to say.
This is a leader.
I have another thing to add, if you allow me. You talked about the avocado room earlier, right? It was more guacamole, trust me. Because it wasn't an avocado.
Rebecca was looking for that guacamole.
That image that you saw there of Harry Kane in the huddle, as you say, that there is the leader of this team. And Zlatan, they move on to Mexico and Mexico City. How much can they look at this fight back, perhaps more than the performance, certainly in the first half, the fight back to take them into what's going to be a really difficult game?
We can discuss here about details and that, but today I saw England suffering physical. I didn't see them run like before, especially Declan Rice. His quality is to run, but it was like he was struggling. But not only him, also the other ones. But listen, it's not how you win, it's important to win, especially this England. They have a lot of pressure. to win. Why? We don't know, but okay, they won. And we're happy they went through in the tournament, so we keep Rebecca happy. And that avocado room, the snacks is gonna keep being there, or else you're gonna eat all of it. So super happy for the tournament because we need England in this tournament and to go far.
Listen.
Let's listen in.
Yeah.
I told you he's a good singer, yeah? Yes.
This one I can sing, the other one I cannot.
Rebecca, I don't hear you. Come on. Come on.
We'll leave it to Sahara.
Come on. You just
Come on, Rebecca. Enjoy this moment.
We'll leave it to
Because
Sahara.
next game, you're going to cry.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's an England loving. Massive relief. Harry Kane up to 5 goals this summer. He is now 1 behind Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe in the Golden Boot race. What a goal that was. Kane moving past Pele on the all-time World Cup scoring list. A reaction to Kane's dramatic winner at Box Park in London as the Three Lions live to fight another day. The United States in action later. The Americans going to face Bosnia and Herzegovina. We'll touch on that one, plus more reaction to England's victory when we come back. Sir Harry.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' stores are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo. So every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fan, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Vacation voucher not available in Oregon.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your health, how do you know what's right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Not trends, your biology. Many people who use Viome report better digestion, more energy, and improved mood within months. Stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com.
An upper corner shot's just deflected by the goalie. It's a corner kick. Wow! Incredible!
Beautiful shot!
No, that fan earned 2% cash rewards buying Pulisic merch.
They're using the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo, which scores unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases.
Scoring 2% more. Wonder what that's like.
Oh, it's like...
Score off the field with the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Visa, worldwide partner of FIFA World Cup 26.
Impressive.
Speaking after the match.
Yeah, it feels amazing, to be honest. Yeah, what a crazy game, obviously. First and foremost, playing against a tough team, well-organised team. Going behind, but kind of after that first hydration break, I thought we upped the level, we looked good. I mean, their keeper made some unbelievable saves in that first half. And it was just about pounding the rock, keep pounding the rock, and our moments will come. We spoke about people having hero moments. It can be anyone in the team. Whether it's me, a save from Pickers, a block from the defenders, whoever it is, we have hero moments. And yeah, for me, it was the day.
A hero indeed. Next up for the Three Lions then, a trip to Mexico City for the round of 16. How about that for a game? England against co-host Mexico on July 5th at the Azteca. But at the Azteca, Thierry Henry, if they start like that, it may not end like that.
You don't want to go there too soon, right? But you have to address the situation here. If they start the same way that they started today at the Azteca, dealing with the altitude, which we don't know how the weather is going to be. It's one thing to play in a dome and to play outside. And so the Mexico that we saw yesterday, and now they played, I don't know if you're going to be able to come back against a team that still didn't concede a goal. And so we all know that this guy, Sir Harry, can be in a situation of he can open up any team at any moment, but you can't start like that. And you're not always going to have that, as he mentioned, that cooling break that can give you a little chance, because Ecuador yesterday, after the cooling break, they were already in trouble. So they reversed it. That's the most important thing for you guys. But I mean, Harry Kane, he was just humble there and being a captain. But every time it's him saving them.
And is that okay that we rely, or I should say they rely, on Harry Kane all the time?
Yes, they have to rely on him, because you need one player that is the difference maker. He is the difference maker, and they should rely on him and give him the support, because he will win the game for you. Every team needs a guy like that. Argentina has Messi. France has more. Norway has Haaland, and England has Sir Harry. So, absolutely, we enjoy seeing him playing, and he's doing this for England. So look at this goal. This is a crazy goal.
You know, Zlatan, and we were talking about it off air. You know how hard it is to go and reach, to go and finish. Normally, when you go and reach, you go with your laces. He goes with the inside of his foot, almost here, to be able to wrap his foot around. He's almost falling. You know how hard it is to keep your balance at that particular moment and go and reach. If you go and reach, normally you fall and you hit with the top. You kind of hit. But he puts power, redirecting the ball, hitting the ball here, going around it. And if we can have the picture, because he is almost in the air, kind of in a weird shape when he hits it. You know how hard that is? At the end of the game, to generate that amount of power at the end of the game. Declan Rice was dead. If Declan Rice is dead at the end of the game, you already know the level of the game in terms of physicality. Sorry, it's difficult to have that amount of power. I think the whole country was with him when he did hit that. Have a look, please. And Zlatan, please explain.
A little bit confused,
no, but we're gonna show. Look at it. Look how he is. Now, if you
this is power.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, he's almost. Look at this. Look at that. Not almost. He's falling. Do you know how hard it is to generate power there?
He has to fall. He has to fall to make that shot. He cannot stand, because
if I do that now, I break my back. America, that's tough. That's a tough skill.
Yeah, the ones from
wow.
Ari,
Sir Ari, sorry. Sir Ari.
That's why he's...
But we're going to show you afterwards how to shoot it.
Okay, yeah. Well, maybe we should reenact that in the studio. That is something we are going to do. All the remaining teams determined to get their hands on that trophy then. And later today in the Bay Area, the United States will resume their quest against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Hopefully it's a little calmer than that game. The US's clash with Bosnia and Herzegovina then, the third match of this day. Up next, Belgium against Senegal. Coverage begins top of the hour on FS1. We will see you then. Time for a cup of tea, I think.
Or two.
Monumental day for football. Look, there's the shot. It's in. It's scored. Congo lead. Can't stop, addicted to the shin. There's the cross to Kane. He scores. England saving. England's captain. Harry Kane in the nick of time. Can't stop. Majestic. Harry Kane. This life is more than just a read-through.
Let's go get this big money.
Know the song. This is Lele Pons from Suite 305 with Lele Pons. Game day at my house, it's chaos, but like in a fun way. The TV's ready, the remotes are ready, the kids' toys are going off, and somehow everybody needs batteries at the exact same time. That's why I keep Duracell stocked. And Duracell just released limited edition Duracell and Messi battery packs. The design is inspired by Messi's iconic left leg tattoo. So every battery feels like it comes with an extra kick. From the TV remote to automatic corkscrew, Duracell keeps us game day ready. Duracell double and AAA batteries are the only ones built different with power boost ingredients for long-lasting performance you can trust. Find the limited edition Duracell and Messi batteries in stores at Lowe's and Walmart or on Amazon.
It's America's 250th, but you deserve some presents too. Simon Malls, Mills, and premium outlets have can't-miss sales July 3rd to 5th. Join Simon Plus, our new rewards program, for free and get 2.5 times the points, in addition to extra savings, cashback, and offers that also work at shopsimon.com. Grab the fam, head to a Simon Center, and make it a day for the books. It's a celebration thing. Sign up today at simonplus.com. Rewards program terms apply. See simonplus.com for details.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
You just have to eat kale. Kale, kale, kale.
I read you should put butter in your coffee.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your energy, digestion, and overall health, how do you know what's actually right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to show what's going on inside you right now. Not trends, not guesses, your biology. With your results, Viome gives you clear, personalized, actionable guidance. Which foods help you, which ones don't, and which supplements your body actually can benefit from. All based on the world's largest gut health databases and thousands of clinical research studies. Many people who use Viome report better digestion, more energy, and an improved mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing.
And maybe still eat the kale?
Maybe. Learn more at Viome.com. V as in Victor, IOME.com. Viome. Trust your gut.
And eat everything blue.
No thank you.
He's called USA, France, Argentina, England, Brazil. You just watched Harry Kane with a couple of goals. England now is going to go to Mexico. Wow. Let's just talk about, before we get to the game tonight, everybody, I feel like Portugal's too reliant on Ronaldo, who looks his age. Brazil is good. They don't feel as dynamic. Take France out of it and Messi out of it. I mean, England looks... I don't know who I like in that one. What did you make of England today?
I think this was an example of, and I think we talked about this last week, soccer is a different type of sport. You can make life really difficult for a superior on-paper opponent. If you're organized, if you're doing the work defensively, and the fact that DR Congo scored as early as they did, that was really significant. That set the tone for the thing. It's an interesting thing you bring up of sort of the level of reliance that teams have on stars. At the end of the day, that's the whole point, though. you're going to have to rely on those guys. England have quality players, but they needed to have a special player. And that's what they have in Harry Kane. And I don't know if we think of Harry Kane in the same terms as we think of Messi or Ronaldo or Mbappe, but maybe we should, because he's put up numbers this season at his club team in Germany. He's putting up numbers at this World Cup that are the same as those guys. He's got more World Cup goals than Pele now. And I do think that combined with the rest of the quality England have, you add in Harry Kane to that, that's a differentiator. But listen, this is a different buzzsaw that they're walking into in Mexico City. Estadio Azteca, 2 miles high in elevation, heat, not the best air quality, and about 100,000 Mexican fans screaming at you, and a Mexico team that is feeling confident. They're riding the wave of momentum. They know exactly what they are. They're going to do the same thing to England that DR Congo did. That is a massive, massive game coming up this weekend.
Matchup with Bosnia and Herzegovina tonight. What will it look like in your opinion?
I think it would be unfair to overemphasize how defensive Bosnia and Herzegovina will play. They're absolutely going to look to sort of what we say is a low block. So they're going to start the game in their own half, looking to compress space, looking to defend. But they've got quality attacking players as well. And you're seeing some of the goals that they've scored. Kerem Alabegovic is 18 years old, coming off the left wing. Esmir Bayraktarovic on the right. This is the kid that was born in Wisconsin. His parents fled warfare in Bosnia and Herzegovina in the early 90s. They built a new life for themselves in Wisconsin. And they raised their son as a Bosnian. And even though he played for the U.S. at youth level, began his career with the New England Revolution, as he said, he was always going to represent his country, his parents' country. So they have quality players. They're highly motivated. I think for the U.S., early goal is so important. Get out in front. Force Bosnia and Herzegovina to have to come out and play an attack. And they can't just compress that space. I think it's one of the things Clint Dempsey said a lot yesterday on our studio shows. The longer this goes, where it's either 0-0 or, heaven forbid, 1-0 to the Bosnians, that's going to make things really difficult for the U.S. because then you get impatient and then you get reckless, and that's where problems can get worse.
Does this feel? I mean, you did World Cup at Russia, Qatar, and I'm always cautious to be overly complimentary in this sport of America. But I watched the Russian World Cup. You announced it. I watched Qatar. It didn't feel this big. It didn't feel this loud. I mean, this feels like nothing I've ever seen before. For a guy that's in the booth, has it transcended sort of every other World Cup you've been part of?
It has. I don't think there's any question about that. I mean, we do things bigger here. Our stadiums are bigger. The scale of our country is bigger. The amount of millions of people we can have watching a game on television is just bigger than most other countries. And this has been exactly what we would have hoped, that not only do you have people that have come in from overseas, not only do you have immigrant communities in the United States that are from a lot of these countries. I mean, I know right now there's a lot of Senegalese Americans that are in Seattle. My parents are at that game in a little bit between Senegal and Belgium. But then also the way I think American sports fans, this whole point is this is the legacy from 1994. That was still the most attended World Cup in history until this one.
Yeah.
But the way that transformed the sport in a slow generational way, and we're seeing that now, where we're filling these stadiums and we have blockbuster television numbers, and we see on the talk shows and on the TVs at airports, everyone's paying attention to this. This is exactly what we would have hoped. But absolutely, I think the United States, along with Mexico and Canada, can feel very proud of the tournament that we've put on, the way it's been supported, the way it's been run. Still some time to go, but I think this has been a smashing success.
You've seen France up close. Is that the best team you've ever called a game for?
They are the most dynamic attacking team. How you define best, again, Argentina, until someone figures out how to beat them, they're still the best, right? I mean, I would surprise none of us to have another France-Argentina final. Those have been the two best teams, but France are scary good. And they've been able to, even since the last World Cup, Ousmane Dembele got healthy and he's had a couple great seasons. Michael Olise has emerged now as this remarkable two-way midfield player. And Kylian Mbappe is just one of these guys where the World Cup comes around, he puts on the blue shirt of France and he becomes superhuman. And the goals that he scored yesterday in that game against Sweden, few players in the history of the sport can score goals like that. He just raises his game to a different level. So France are scary good. But as I said, Argentina have an edge to them. They have a will to win to them that is just as terrifying for any potential opponent. We're going to see them a couple days against Cape Verde. That's going to be a fist fight. That's going to be a tough game. But Argentina is very good at finding a way.
Balogun, Pulisic, Weston, McKennie. People look at that as our top three. I think the depth goes beyond that. If I said, John, we know our top three are the striker, Pulisic, who's our kind of Magic Johnson. He can score, but he's such a playmaker. Weston McKennie, midfield. Who else to you really needs to shine, play to his best level for us to keep advancing?
I think Malik Tillman would be next in line. And he's someone who I think goes below the radar a little bit because he's not a very flashy player, but he takes a lot of set pieces. He's going to be the type of guy that Bosnia and Herzegovina, they're going to make sure Balogun's got two guys around him at all times. Pulisic's got two guys around him at all times. We got to know where Weston McKennie is. So Malik Tillman is the type of guy that can pop up in those spots. And Serginho Dest as well. And we spoke with Serginho yesterday, and he gets this wonderful twinkle in his eye when he talks about those moments when he's on the ball and he can just try to invent stuff. This is exactly the type of game that is going to very possibly be won by everyone other than Pulisic, Balogun, and Weston McKennie, because they're going to get all the defensive attention. And so can you have someone else pop up in a key moment, make a key play? Everyone's going to have a good game today. But as I said, I think it very likely comes down to some of those other guys. When that ball falls to them in the box, they got to score. You're going to get one shot at it. You got to put it away.
Your third World Cup, men's World Cup. Is this the biggest game you've called? In macro, here, now there's expectations. We've moved past, wouldn't it be cool, John, if we won, to we need to win tonight, or, this is different. In my life, John, knockout stage is always like, God, if we could just win one. I was so happy last time just getting a draw with England in the group stage. I don't feel like that anymore. Where is this rank for you personally?
I actually think you've nailed it. This is the most unique game that this U.S. men's team has ever played. They've never been in a situation like this where it is do or die stakes. It's a World Cup knockout stage game, but they're expected to win. They're supposed to win. It would be hugely disappointing if they don't win. It's different than playing the Netherlands at the last World Cup or Belgium the one before that. And it's different than other situations in the sense that you're going to have, 20 million Americans potentially tuning in, more than that, maybe. Prime time on the East Coast, and in a week when people aren't necessarily in their normal rhythms here. We're the 1st of July, and people are going to be tuning in expecting to see this team do well, not hoping they can pull off an upset. So this is, as I said, a very unique opportunity. My hope is that these guys can rise to the occasion, because their reward for doing that is the next biggest American soccer game in history, which would be in a few days in Seattle, and to go back to Seattle with that incredible atmosphere the other week against Australia. And now in a round of 16 game, you're talking about really making serious history. And now you're talking about, can they make a quarterfinal? And now you're talking about really major, the whole country's dialed in. So this is a special, unique opportunity for these guys. And that's kind of my thing is I want to see them take advantage of it, to reward themselves for their hard work and to set up the next big opportunity.
John Strong, as always, good seeing you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Appreciate it, Colin. Thank you.
You bet. J-Mac, where'd you put your money tonight?
USA, baby. Bringing this one home easy. Easy money, as the kids like to say.
Well, they're big fit. There is no easy money.
Yeah, there's no such thing. I'm kidding. But yeah, Strong articulated it well. There's a big physical Bosnian team. They're going to try to body us, push us around, and, we don't take that crap.
Well, Bosnia tonight will try to do what we have done previously when we faced teams that were favored. Junk it up, muddy it up, be physical. That was always our counterattacking style.
Yeah.
Which was we could score, but we needed great goaltending, goalkeeping, and we also needed to, murky it up a little bit. There we go. J-Mac with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herdline News.
All right, let's go to the game that just wrapped up. England against the Congo. Colin, it was a thriller. Your guy, your countryman, Harry Kane, with the header to tie it in the 75th minute. courtesy of Jack Gordon, the super sub who came on. Gordon was excellent with 2 assists in about 25 minutes of action. And then Kane with the game winner a few moments later in the 86th minute, an absolute missile. Here's Darren Fletcher with the call. Goosebumps, Coward.
Harry Kane. Still Harry Kane! Oh, my word! Majestic! Harry Kane! Unbelievable! England lead 2-1. Arise, Sir Harry. He's just done the business for England big time.
Who else? King Harry. I'll tell you what, Fletcher, this finish gets it out of his feet, shift, bang.
What a goal!
What a brilliant goal.
When you're in the mess, when you're in the mire, when you need somebody to step up, look no further than England's captain, Harry Kane.
I love those guys. Majestic, brilliant. Colin, he has more goals, as Strong said, than Pele in the World Cup. Pele was supposed to be the greatest player of all time, okay? Harry Kane is so underrated. And when I watch that game winner, he's falling down. If you watch, after he shoots it, he falls down. It's like one of those Patrick Mahomes throws that's just like, oh my gosh, how is he doing that? That's unbelievable. Look at, he's falling down and fires it still into the top shelf. I mean, that's just one to get you out of your seat. Like, holy.
Sunday night, 8 Eastern, Azteca Stadium.
Yes.
Harry Kane and the Brits against Mexico.
Yeah.
That will be... It'll be the most electric game, arguably, so far in the World Cup. Terms of, it'll be... Azteca is insane.
Mexico hasn't been this far in a while. It's been a minute. England comes in, they're not going to have the crowd there, shocker. And one of us may have just been looking at flights to Mexico City, but that's another story. All right, let's move on to the Mexico aspect, Colin, of what they did last night. Again, they face England. They just destroyed Ecuador last night. I mean, it was not even close. This team came out flying, firing shots from everywhere. The teenager Mora, a header wide, and I'm like, oh, man, Mexico's going to kill him. And they end up winning against Ecuador 2-0. It was such an unbelievable vibe there on the screen. And we have a call from Derek Ray on the first goal from Mexico last night. Here it is.
And look at the green space he was able to run into. Julian Quiñones. And that's how to do it. Mexican magnificence. And a splendid finish by Quiñones for his third goal at this World Cup.
Well, it's to perfection. The timing of the run. There is no chance. He's seen this before. He's done this before. He's at the near post, but he buries it. And the stadium has gone wild.
So good.
So you never want to look ahead, Mexico. Obviously, you got the England match Sunday, 8 Eastern on Fox. Should Mexico win that, then they're done playing at home. They come to U.S. soil. They would likely face, Brazil.
Well, first of all, Mexico does very well stocking American stadiums with Mexico fans, so that it will still be overwhelmingly a home game for Mexico.
100%. And by the way, Mexico, 4 games, have not permitted a goal yet, Colin. Look at the celebrations in Mexico City. That looks like New Year's Eve. I mean, come on.
Can you imagine if Mexico won?
Against England or Brazil or the whole damn thing?
It would just be great.
Anything seems possible at this point. All right, Colin.